restarting the stream.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna delete the first attempt at the stream I made because
Reasonable.
Wait, Cat. Okay, Cat. You. Why the fuck did you say that you might have meowed? Bro. C'è sempre un treno che va e va. Why are you saying this, bro? Like, oh God. You're giving me the creeps, bro. You're giving me the creeps, bro.
I also got a question. Do you know a place where you can also like watch free anime stuff like that from?
Yeah, I do actually. It's called highanime.to. Bro, like it has everything.
Anime.to.
Yeah,
All right.
highanime.to. That's everything. Right now, I was watching anime. I don't know what anime was because unfortunately it stopped. But it has everything. It has JJK, the Dragon Ball sagas from like the earliest ones to the oldest ones. Everything.
Yeah. Usually mine is also like Anime 9. It's a common. I mean, I'm gonna say it's a little bit of a common place, but you're not gonna find it too much out there unless you really look for it.
But yeah, honestly, in my opinion, high anime that's the best one because you enter the website and you have a search bar. You put the name of the whatever you want to watch, and you have it.
Right.
Easy.
Gotcha. Oh, does it also? All right. So here's another question. Does it also like show like old, somewhat anime art cartoons stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And that's baller right there. I might need to check
And
this out.
not only that, you even have the options to like skip intros during the episodes. You can choose whether it's gonna be English or the Japanese version. It's a pretty good website. It offers you a lot of options.
I'll admit, I do like watching anime that speaks actual English sometimes, and stuff.
Yeah,
Reading the bar,
they
like
had
reading the book.
the English version too for every anime
I
mainly.
know they may speak wacky at sometimes, but I can endure it.
I prefer the Japanese version.
Yeah, me too. With the subtitles.
Yeah, well, sometimes I won't even watch
the
with the
Japanese
subtitles
version.
because I'm actively trying to learn Japanese, so I'll just not,
Okay. I'm watching Dandadan actually, the second season. It's actually kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. Although I think the director of Dandadan is onto something, bro.
I don't watch anime that often. I've only watched like one or two, and they were like very obscure ones from like the 80s.
Yuji, why the fuck did you
Same
call
here.
Ramchu?
Same here.
Why did you call Ramchu Ram Uwu?
Ram Uwu. What the fuck is wrong with you, Cat Yuji?
Is he sick?
Sometimes I wonder what the fuck are the members.
No, but he Ramcham.
No.
Thanks.
No. Oh no.
Ramchu, are you gonna let that slide, bro?
No.
I've been called worse. I've been called Ram Ranch.
Ram
Ranch. That's even worse.
I've also been called Ram Cthulhu before.
What did he just call you another fucking
what
language?
the fuck?
Oh, that's...
He just
brother, please.
Rauschwitz. Bro, change from German.
Brother, please. I don't want my name to be turned any more water.
Just for the record, by the way, I'm live. For the second time.
Oh. For how many spectators?
Currently 0.
Peak. Let me check how many views I got on the video. I didn't fucking put the video on this. I basically never put whatever the.
Anyways, Potato, you wanna come up?
Yeah, get him up here.
Of course, actually, literally says he was the biggest clip farmer in my latest. Of course, I love that.
Biggest clip farmer. I don't get those people.
Welcome.
What's so big about clip farming?
Welcome, Cat Yuji.
That better be a real cat.
Can you? Oh wait,
What's
oh he's
up? What's
meowing.
up?
Hi.
What's up, bro?
What do you want to debate about?
I wasn't going to the bay. I thought
Oh
you just wanted silly Billy shit.
wait! Is it this? Is it that one guy that was like living in a living room, playing in the living room instead of his bedroom?
Yeah?
No, no way,
Huh?
no way.
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost there, buddy. I don't have history enough to know that.
You're that one
Yeah,
blonde guy.
he's not unemployed enough to know about this.
You're
No,
the
I'm
blonde.
very
You're the blonde
unemployed.
guy. I know you're the blonde. You're blonde.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Actually, actually I used to be blonder, but you know,
I'm actually.
I picked up a book and then my blonde hair started to fade.
Damn. That's good.
Hi.
Right. So my video is making barely any. Oh my god.
Because you guys want to know about the crazy guy that I debated a couple days ago?
Oh yeah, that one guy, that one fucking like cray
No,
guy.
I wanna hear about the sarin gas tax in the
I,
subway.
I met the secret Polish cousin of the Jubilee guy.
Oh my god.
Who?
The secret Polish cousin of the Jubilee guy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You remember that
Okay,
guy
yeah.
that like openly admitted to being fascist and being a big fan of Francisco
yeah,
Franco?
No.
Okay,
On
wait,
Jubilee?
wait.
I haven't heard
Okay,
anything.
You've
Let
never
me-
No.
you've
let
never
me
seen
explain.
that potato?
No.
Oh my god, you're
Potato,
missing
listen.
out.
Potato, yes. Potato, listen. So
Potatoes?
basically, Ramchu. Shut the fuck. All right. So basically, Ramchu was making an live stream on YouTube, and I was like watching it, just trying to understand what the fuck was going on with the Roblox community about political matters. And this guy comes up, red, not a red cap. He had a green cap, gray screen, looked like Rupert Gaming's boy cousin. He sits down and he deliberately, yeah, I don't know what all the fuck to speak English, but anyways, he literally just opens up and says, "Well, I'm a fascist. Yeah, I think that like you cannot speak honestly. I think that like the free to speech, like the shit to speak, no, that shouldn't be allowed." And literally, Roundtree just says, "Okay, so then if you're saying nobody can like speak, then you can now speak freely too." Bro, this guy goes like, wait, like he has a brain aneurysm, like just trying to understand the kind of statement he made, and he says like, talking randomly, and I watch the screen saying, what the fuck, bro? And then that's then other people come up, but honestly, whatever the fuck, hold on.
Well, I had him on two or three more times as well.
Dang, I'll admit, bro, for whatever that guy was talking about, bro, my mind is just as lost as much as his search history was. But other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
supports Benito Mussolini and Francisco Franco. Literally two of one of the deadliest dictators in Europe. One of them.
And history actually.
Like he literally
like, Benito
supports
actually
like a
did.
full on like dictatorship, and I was 2 streams in. That was my second stream.
I'm scared.
That was my
That
second
was,
stream.
like,
If people can
watching
get that
that-
crazy in 2 streams, oh boy! Imagine what people will say once I do like 100 streams.
Oh my god. No, it's honestly kind of wild considering the fact that, like, talking about all the Roblox stuff, like people on
Anyways.
Roblox are starting to like believe in this. Honestly, like Roblox as a game is low key dying. They're like, did you guys know? Like, I think you all know the situation that Roblox is going through right now.
Yeah,
Right?
with.
Oh, yeah. I already heard about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schlup.
Basically, I was thinking, like, what kind of outcome will David Baszucki have? Now, there's even a vote, international vote right now to kick David out and put as a new owner. Now,
Yeah, force him to step down.
yeah, here's the thing though. David's Roblox is a private company. That is
All right,
by
bye,
potato.
potato.
But
That is given to, of course, David Bazoo because he made it. Now, most likely there are three outcomes. The first one is that Dave Bazuski actually fixes Roblox. The second one is that a new owner comes in and Roblox, gets better. Or the third one, Roblox gets deleted permanently.
That is the worst
But
scenario for almost all.
but here's the thing, even though is like the worst if you think about it, there's a high
Yeah,
chance it could happen because we
yeah,
have literal like countries banning it, people shit talking it because yes, they have every right to do so. Because
yep.
if you look at the state, pedophiles doing whatever they want there, and also I don't know if you know Schlep.
Oh yeah, I definitely know slept.
Oh, okay. Have you seen his latest video?
I haven't really seen his latest video yet out there. I usually check on usually every few now and then, but has he made one recently?
Yeah, and he explained and he showed proof of Roblox using arbitration. Do you know what arbitration is?
I think I may know, but you gotta remind me on it.
All right, so basically, I'll pull up a case
Right.
because a player got so many benefits from Roblox.
Hmm.
Now he cannot go to court. He cannot go to court. Oh my god, I can speak. And actually say, Roblox has given me a lot of mental damage. That basically
Yeah.
they're saying you go there and you're gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems. That's why I cannot go to court. Um,
Mm.
Another more proof that Roblox did not care about safety at all is an audio
Hmm.
that was leaked from Schlep himself about a Roblox worker saying, I don't know what he said. I said if Roblox, basically the message was if Roblox stops pedophiles and everything, is secured and it's a kind of strict place, then investors are
Right.
not gonna be happy. And
Yeah.
the players won't be a lot because it's based on the players. But if the players become a lot, so the pedophiles, rapists, whatever, everything, all the weird shit, all these kind of players go in like massive amounts, so they're gonna have like triple the player count per day. The investors are gonna be happy. So basically, they're saying the more players we have, the better. But we don't care about your security at all. Interesting.
Yeah.
They have even was. I mean, what am I? Wait. They even said that in the video that they made about the schlep situation or whatever, the updates,
Yep.
they were caught using AI.
I'm not surprised.
And people actually, know that I think about it, um they basically said that they were using AI, saying that it's a quality enhancer for AI. That's why most of the images were fucked up. But
Yep.
I don't know about it because like a lot of the video seems good, and with the AI there were mistakes. But it's kind of weird that the cup, the little messages on the cup are all fucked up. The chair doubles, like a finger literally just disappears. Yeah, it might just
Yeah.
be a AI answer, but like putting aside that, it's fucked. It's
Yeah.
literally fucked.
I think one thing that also quite brought up the history of the situation that also called out before, way before anybody quite talked about before, was Ruben Sim. During the
Mm,
time when Ruben Sim was like still a content creator of just he was just making games genuinely on Roblox to just have fun to make content. He
mm-hmm,
started calling out simple problems, which wasn't even that quite bad for Roblox to quite fix because it would have been easy to do so, but ever since that stuff quite grown from him and he starts seeing more of the bad light of what Roblox has been doing behind the curtains, he actually
mm-hmm,
called out one of the past predators. This was also happened to relate to what Slep met through in person. Just saying like, hey, like, you got this guy on this platform for like God knows how many years along, and he actually got to a kid to meet through a location, which they possibly met in person, to groom him and to give him Roblox stuff to like to keep having to be there. So
Mhm.
after quite hearing that quite conversation, I quite realized, wait a second, I quite know what this guy's quite talking about before. Holy crap. The dude that Slep said that he'd been with over at some type of Roblox con, but the guy was next to, Ruben Sim already talked about that guy. He talked about that guy before, and he basically revealed his whole entire history of him, like, creating some dirty, furry fetish arts and stuff like that. And after doing so, it quite really sparked a lot more than what the internet may saw, because not even just Ruben Sim even talked about it. You remember Green Cat's logos, right?
Oh yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, he's also very much an old Roblox player that been around since like I like to say around 2013, 2016, stuff like that, or more around that area. Green
Mhm.
Cat's logo also very much spoke openly about how bad online dating is, and support, like, tell players, don't do this, don't online date, don't do anything like in real life with that person, don't send personal information, but even trolling at the point when during the time he's coming up. But more bad the situation gotten, and more he tried to kept spoke about it, Green Cat Logos was quite the first person to quite get banned off Roblox due to openly speaking about the situation, was quite sparked them to make a Roblox channel and stuff like that to talk about their bad, their bad habits of bad marketing, things like that, for that stuff to just keep rolling down.
Right. Now, always talking about Roblox. You know
Roblox,
me. I think you know Meep City, right?
yes,
Uh,
I definitely do that.
All right. So I played this game, and I like originally when I was a little bit younger, I kind of grew up with this game, right? Because it
Yep.
was a game that I played, and I'm not even gonna hide it because most people are like, "Oh, weird, you played Meep City when you were younger. Like, don't you
Yeah,
know
yeah, I
how
did
big
when I was
it
young.
is?" All right. And here's the thing. So during the Schlep video,
Hmm.
there's leaked screenshots of the Meep City owner, like someone saying, "Yo, listen, like in the parties, we have little pedophiles of Meeps."
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
yeah.
The owner of Meep
Oh
City answered that.
shit.
You want to know what he said? He
Go ahead.
said, "Well, it's better to have them contained in one place and not everywhere." So basically, you're saying it's better to have the pedophiles in a game that basically minors, mainly kids, go on instead of online.
It's
And I'm not
almost like Epstein Island.
exactly.
Yep.
Basically, Roblox is becoming Epstein's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry
What the fuck
because
was that?
it's midnight. I think it was like a cut. I don't know, but I'm sorry, but I gotta go
Okay.
because it is. Um, it was actually a great kind of event, to speak up with everyone and everything. So yeah, I pretty much enjoyed this. Now I'm gonna go and see if I can convince JC to make a movie night Saturday or something, and we'll see. But for tonight, I'm gonna go night night. All right,
All right.
All right, man.
all right. Bye guys.
Bye.
Good night.
See you.
So
All right. Go ahead.
so yeah, what did you want to talk about? Like we could try to find something that we inherently disagree with, like so that we can.
All right. So Harry agree and disagree with. All right. Let me check to see real quick.
Yeah, so I can.
As much as through this list. Oh, go ahead.
I can. I mean, it doesn't have to inherently be just the points I made prior, but um if there's something from this list that I will be listing off right now, um
Right.
you can talk about that. So my first point was that Donald Trump is the worst president in American history. Donald Trump is a
Yep.
fascist. Donald Trump is a racist. Donald Trump is a pedophile.
Yep.
Donald Trump is a rapist. Charlie Kirk was not a good person. Transgender women are women. Same goes to men. Abortion should
Yep.
be legal. We should not be mass deporting undocumented migrants.
That's big right there.
Hmm?
I said that's big right there.
How
shouldn't be
come?
mass deporting immigrants. The only reason why I say they shouldn't be mass deporting immigrants because USA is mainly the point of United States, the land of the free.
Well,
For
no,
those who come to the United
no, I said that we should
Oh, what?
not be mass deporting undocumented migrants.
Oh yeah, my apologies. My head sometimes like I see of it being right, but my mind just like quite reads onto it, some stuff like that. But that's just
Okay.
usually how it's built.
We should have stricter gun regulation,
Yes, definitely.
and Kamala Harris would have been a better president.
I don't know. I haven't heard about that one before, but if I had to, I would definitely read up on it to see if it would. It's like a. Is it a guy?
No, Kamala Harris was the vice president during Joe Biden's term. She was a woman.
Joe Biden's turn. Oh, okay, yeah. Now I remember.
Did you not know who Kamala Harris was?
No, I have not known.
What?
I'll be real. I did not know, bro. That's how much so far I'm away from the news, man. That's literally how far I'm away from the news.
Oh my fucking god.
When I say that I literally just go on YouTube and nothing else, that's what I go to. Your boy does not have a cable box to turn on the TV's latest news and see what's going on. My face is just behind a computer screen.
I mean, same here, but I at least look at, like, news.
I'm sorry, your boy's a bit of a caveman due to how life has brought me. So.
Shit, man. Alright.
Yeah. I definitely do not know who she is. I'll be real. Definitely don't know.
Alright, well, I guess I'll try to, like, think of more stuff. Is there anything that you can think about that you feel like I would inherently disagree with?
All right, let's see.
Like, it doesn't have to inherently be political, it can be about anything, but I do specialize in politics. Well, I'm specializing in politics.
Yeah. As far as I can go, as much to talk about is what should be or shouldn't. Most of the stuff is usually on the recent stuff that what most of the people talk about Trump. Barely about Charlie Kirk, but some of the newer stuff that may have been brought up.
Yeah.
I have really nothing really else quite to talk about. Just like think of a probably situation quite matters in my mind that might quite makes it purpose. But other than that, that's pretty much it.
All right.
But there's
ahead.
there's one thing. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will say is, even though this is a little off topic, I would rather say I used to have a couple of friends that's actually over from Russia I used to play on the other games, but I can't really see them anymore ever since this like Russian-Ukraine war just quite slowly starting up to do this where their internet access has been changed, so you can never quite play with them or even quite see with them again.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's pretty much only it. That's everything else in my mind.
I know you're probably not gonna have a good answer for this, but what's your opinion on like the Israel-Palestine conflict?
All right, let me think a little bit on that one real quick.
Like, if you don't know, that's perfectly
may
fine.
Not be, the only answer I would say is that I don't think as much of violence to be throwing things shouldn't have to be made a point, for people to speak out to try to stand their ground that way. I don't think violence and things like that may solve any problem. Violence never really solve any problem, especially injuring people. That completely has nothing to do with.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's just pretty much my answer.
Okay, so you're just against war in general. You just are like you're just that one like peaceful dog that's smiling with the little dandelion.
Yep, pretty much. Look, we already been through this in the past, dude. Like, come on, man. Can we just live with some of the times as much as these gifts that we've been brought up with? Because the last thing I want to see is like, oh yeah, I just been drafted, just to take care of a problem that the U.S. sent me through, which I don't really feel good about. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that means in general, from like the surface, we have similar political views. So, um, I guess like what's a statement outside of politics that you believe I might disagree with?
Let's see. Mostly politics that I quite heard of, especially like quite growing up, become with. They don't really show any reasonable quite statement to give reasons why. If there always is something they try to give a good reason for, some else comes out and counters it with something as much as else, what kind of sounds reasonable, but it gets my mind mixed to the point is where, okay, all right, it's getting me to the point where I don't believe anything of this.
Yeah, and I can understand that. Too much conflicting information is definitely very, very like. Oh, that's a shadow. I thought there was something moving behind my blue screen.
Oh, it could be sometimes like after image and stuff like that Discord does.
Yeah. But I don't know. What's your opinion on like hmm yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's
One thing I will say about politics is that it's one thing about this. If you're a politic and you go in depth about the information, at least if you're going to speak up about it, make it have full gone sense. Speak those words is what comes from making sense to make it feel, well, not make it feel, but actually doing so of actually leading the right way, of handling and making us understand the situation of why is this happening and why is this progressing so much and what can we do to like maybe like to stop it or prevent from something like these happening, or say something like this. Say if you do have a refrigerator, right? It's upgraded, it's futuristic, and you come to open and knock on a window, right? Gain a little bit of few ingredients. You see an ad there. You see an ad there, and that's gonna be one of a little bit surprising things that comes from out of it. And you have all right, you have some people who's gonna have politics that quite makes the situation seem a little good and sometimes seem a little worse about it. But for those who really knows to speak on to really talk about it if they really lived on it, or if they really read up information or they just quite experienced it. So for the person to quite experience that information about it, they're gonna say it's one of the few simplest things to have this stuff be pretty much prevented. It's not just to buy into their stuff, but like it's just showing things as simple of doing is like, hey, don't donate this $1 to these guys, or if you ever have this, just get an ad blocker for it. Just get an ad blocker for it. Because if you do things like this, that prevents things like that from happening. But that's just my point of sight of view for it. That's it. That's my point of sight of view for it. It
yeah.
may not seem like much, but it's why I say simple things. Simple things can overrule and overword some of the definitions that people's trying to make up. That's it.
Yeah. Hold on.
I know there's sometimes where I do.
I just
go
got
ahead.
some viewers, so I'm just gonna quickly put the link to the event in the chat. Oh, I'm gonna pin the message.
Gotcha.
And for everyone that's watching my stream that just wants to join the server just to debate me, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, no, I'm not really sure what to talk about because I just don't want to be in like agreement with everything that you say. Like one of the things that I absolutely hate is not being able to find something to disagree with.
Yeah.
I hate being able to agree with people all the time. I don't like echo chambers. That's one thing I don't like, right? I like to be able to talk to other people that have differing views than mine, right?
Right.
So, you know, it's I don't know. I guess it's just kind of one of those things where it's like you want you want to be able to have open dialogue, but in order to have some kind of dialogue, like in order to have a debate, you have to actually have people that you disagree with.
Yeah.
And right now, I guess I'm just having trouble finding people that I disagree with.
I'll be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm not too much of the quite debate guy myself as much, but if some type of a topic, if I do bring up something to agree with and disagree with, it's mostly gonna be out doing the part of something that's like I'm really interested in talking about this because it's a problem. But
Yeah.
most of the stuff that you quite brought up through the channel really quite solves almost everything, I quite think of. Not everything I quite think of. I could have something that I quite forget to something to bring up to agree with or disagree with, but that's mostly pretty much it.
Yeah.
Now, if I really do feel like something that I said, like, that I should disagree with or should agree with, one thing I probably would say something would be around Black Lives Matter, because I do, even myself, kind of have quite suspicion of those guys as much as well.
Okay, why?
One thing, okay, all right, so I'm gonna say is one thing. I'm gonna say is what I do disagree with. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna agree with too much, but I disagree with is one thing about Black Lives Matter events. They're showing themselves as much as too much out there is usually what like a LGBT community event is. Now, I'm not saying that they're both quite the same thing. I'm just saying is what these guys do is showing a similar trait is what they're going out there for, to put themselves out there, just to become around and just seeing these guys just doing just as much as stupidly things as what these guys out there do as well. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm not putting too much on bad on Black history. There's a lot of stuff, good things that they could do, but there could generally be some suspicious events that these guys just put out there just to gain cash.
I am here, everyone. I am
Hey,
here.
JC!
I am here to end the debate. Waffles or pancakes, which are better? Is cereal a soup? Is cereal a soup? I'm here to end that debate. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. Cereal is, can we get a drum roll? A soup.
All right, I would inherently
Cereal is a soup.
I would inherently disagree with that.
I'm sorry, but those
Shut the fuck up, Joe. You're
complete dog water.
Wait, can I say? Hold on, Ramchu. Can I say restarted on YouTube? But the other thing. Or is that cancelable now?
I would be.
You have dementia, Joe.
I would be careful with that word.
You have dementia, Joe. Okay, your opinions are completely wrong. You're a Democrat. Shut the fuck up.
I think your opinions are filthily wrong, and you're a clanker. You shut the fuck up.
How dare you say that? How dare you say that, wretched?
Do me a favor and go Hawaii, will you?
Do me a favor and go jump off a cliff. Please don't. I love you very much.
Yeah, don't do it. No,
You know what? I will.
For everyone on YouTube, don't do that.
Citric acid
For
just
everyone,
in your name.
for everyone on YouTube, don't do it. If you do it, you're really dumb. People love you. I love you, YouTube. All the viewers, I love y'all. Y'all are the greatest. Y'all are the greatest. Yes, you are. You are the greatest of all time. Yes, yes, yes. You're the greatest. You're the greatest subscribers of all time. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. God damn it, Joe. Aren't they the greatest?
All right, so
Yes, I would say the chat viewers are the greatest. They're the ones that makes the world go round. Yes.
but JC, curious question.
Yes.
What did you want to debate about?
Oh, there's a lot. Oh, okay. Hold on. You know I love this. So we've literally debated about everything. That's the funniest thing. You and I have debated about everything.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think
Oh
we've
my
debated
goodness.
about everything, but we debated about a lot, for sure.
We debated about a
Roman, just
lot.
keep my,
Also, by the way, chat, I would like to
debate about
say,
anything.
I want this on the record. Ramsey, are you gonna like clip this stream and make a YouTube video of it?
Probably, yeah. Like I've been doing with
Okay,
all of my
I
other
want
streams.
this part in the video. Are they able to see me? Are they able to see my camera?
Yeah, they're able to see. They're
Okay.
able to see our cameras.
Chat, I want to say this. In my opinion, Ramchu is, and I'm gonna say this. I want this in the video, Ramchu. You cannot delete this. You have to keep this in the video.
I'm
Okay?
not gonna delete it. Don't worry.
I would like to say this, everyone. For the record, I may not agree with a lot of things that Ramchu says or believes in, and he may not agree with a lot of things I believe in. But I think I've said this before. Like 5 times a year, I'll just binge watch his entire YouTube channel. It's funny as shit. Okay, Ramchu, in my opinion, Ramchu is he's like my number one YouTuber. Okay, like I really respect him. So for all the viewers here that haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe to him. He's really awesome. He's down to earth. He's greatest. I respect him. He's my favorite YouTuber of all time. And also, the other thing is, again, I respect him a whole hell of a fucking lot because he and I, literally, I think the first time we met, you and I just started chatting about politics and shit. And we were like, yo, we disagree about this, but we aren't like arguing and telling each other to go kill ourselves.
Yeah.
No, let's be friends. And every now and then,
I'm
he and I
doxing
will
you,
have a
buddy.
nice debate. Every now and then, he and I will have a nice debate about something. I admit I'm not the biggest brain. And I think I've even said this before. Like, I'm going to stick to my own beliefs. I know that's going to sound so stupid, but I have my own beliefs. I'm not changing my mind. I just want to hear, like, if it's like convincing enough, I will. But also at the same time, I'm sticking to my own beliefs. But I do love hearing other people's beliefs, and I will respect them. And Ramchu, I respect you a whole hell of a lot. And dude, if I could give you a handshake right now, I would, bro. You are, in my opinion, you're the coolest person I know. Okay? So,
Thanks. That actually does mean like.
I'm
Hell of a
digging
lot.
in him, twin. But for real though, chat, I love Ramchu because the fact that he and I could both like sit down, metaphorically. Well, technically, like we do sit down though. And we just like talk about whatever, and we'll just be like, all right, we disagree on it, but hey, it is what it is. We could still be friends. So that is why I love Ramchu. Hi, Jim.
What a crazy time for Jim
Jim.
to join. I'm
If
just
he wants to pop up. Loki, I would like hi Jim. So bro's muted. Got that. I got it.
But anyways, yeah, thank you very much for that. Actually, that does mean a lot. Actually,
You're welcome, dog. I really respect you, and you're a goated person, bro. You're a goated person.
thank you very
Also,
much.
hi, Junes in the chat. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome. But anyway, so what should we debate about though? What should we debate about? That's
Well, was there anything from? Let's start from like a reference area. The list of claims that I made.
okay. What's the claims you made again? I completely forgot.
Okay, so I can read them off.
Okay, sure.
I can read them off if you want. So my first claim that I made, Donald Trump is the worst president in American history.
Statistically provable.
Um,
Of course, Jim speaks right when he says that.
so yeah, any debate there or?
I will. I will like semi agree with it a little bit.
Okay.
I like some of his policies, but the others are just like completely.
I personally don't really like any of his policies. The only policy I really somewhat semi-agree with would be the no tax on tips, but even that's technically not what it seems like. So, in technicality, I don't really agree with any of them. But the second point is that Donald Trump is a fascist. Any disagreements there, or?
I'm going to go on Opera real quick because I'm going to look up the definition of fascist because I completely forgot what it is and I want to know like the word for word
Well,
because that
search it up
I
for
like
you, too.
disagree with a little bit right now.
I can search it up for you too.
Fascism is a political ideology based around one great man. The person with the biggest stick has all the
Fascism
power.
definition. Yeah, I can search it up for you, no problem. I don't want AI. Stop Google. I don't want fucking AI.
No, just south of me in Lawrence County, Alabama, people's water bill has shot up from $33 a month on average to $833 a month on average
Okay.
because they built an AI data center in Lawrence County. And there's
my
no
God.
environmental restrictions or protection.
Okay.
That's insane.
A populist
It's stealing
political
all those poor
philosophy,
people's water.
movement, or fascism, a populist political philosophy, movement, or regime, such as that of the fascisti, that exalts nation and often race above the individual, that is associated with a centralized autocratic government headed by a dictatorial leader, and that is characterized by several economic and social regimentation and by forcible suppression of opposition.
It says here also at the core of fascism is loyalty to tribe, ethnic identity, religion, tradition, or in a word, nation. Difference between Italian, Germany, and okay, I will like disagree with like the thing about dictatorial leadership because don't we have the Congress? Because like the president can't sign something without Congress agreeing to it. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but we also gotta acknowledge
executive
too
order.
that fascism was put in place through democracy and democratic processes. For
It's
example,
always implemented through democracy, and it is never removed through democracy.
yeah. So, for example, the greatest example I can think of is the painter. The painter was democratically elected, and he imposed policies that further restricted checks and balances within the government. Right. So
The painter?
yeah.
Oh, wait. You can't say his name?
I don't think I can. No, I don't want to risk getting banned on YouTube.
Wait, let me look up. Real quick.
I could probably mention Benito Mussolini and other dictators, but I don't think I can even mention the painter by name. I have to refer to him as the painter.
Wow. Oh, okay. So as long as you don't mentioning him in a historical context, such as in an educational or
Okay, so I
way,
should.
is genuinely allowed. As long as you don't say, I am not saying this. I'm giving an example. I completely agree with in every single way and every single one of his beliefs. Then you're completely fine.
Yeah. Okay, so
If you're just talking about
Okay, so I could explain exactly how Adolf Hitler came to power.
yeah, so Adolf Hitler came to
All right,
power by
so-
yeah. Go ahead.
Would have been 1927. Germany is in the midst of its economic depression. Worst it's ever been for us and them. And they're getting antsy. The Nazi Party speaking, gaining favor with the workers, pretending to be socialists, and they gain a lot of traction. People love Hitler so much that the president of the Wehrmacht appoints Hitler to chancellor and then signs away his executive rights, giving Hitler emergency powers.
Yep.
From there, he starts his campaigns.
okay.
So just real quick, I actually wanted to bring up a document that I feel like is very damning as to why I believe Donald Trump is a fascist. The document in question is the 14 Characteristics of Fascism, which was actually written in 2003. So this was during a time when Trump wasn't even running for office. Give me a minute here.
Okay, well, while he looks that up, I will ask, because it does say here as well for fascism, and by forcible suppression of opposition. Me personally, I haven't seen any forcible suppression of opposition. Like, you know.
Have you seen where protesters outside of ICE facilities are manhandled and thrown onto the concrete like ragdolls?
No.
Have you seen videos of that?
No, I didn't know people were actually protesting outside of an ICE compound. How retarded have you got to be to protest outside of an ICE compound?
Okay, so I found the.
It's like protesting
guys who hate
defund
right
the police
there,
right in front of a
Go
police
tell
station.
them you hate.
All right, so I found the document in question.
Yeah,
So
they're
the
the ones
14
who need to hear it.
characteristics. Hold on. The 14 Characteristics of Fascism by Lawrence Britt, spring of 2003, Free Inquiry magazine. Political scientist Dr. Lawrence Britt recently wrote an article about fascism called "Fascism Anyone?" Free Inquiry, spring of 2003, page 20, studying the rate, studying the Jesus Christ, I can read. Fascist regimes of Hitler in Germany, Mussolini in Italy, Franco in Spain, Suharto in Indonesia, and Pinochet in Chile. Dr. Britt found they all had 14 elements in common. He calls these the identifying characteristics of fascism. The excerpt is in accordance with the magazine's policy. So, you want me to read off what the characteristics are?
I will in a second. I want to hear what, Jim, you were about to say. Holy crap, did we just get a Jim face reveal?
No, I put my camera on in here before.
What? This is a holy crap moment in history. Jim is cutting his camera on for the first time.
No, I've had my camera on in here before.
You've never had your camera on in here before.
I've had my camera on in here before.
You have not. You even said like months ago you don't have a camera, and then I offered to send you a camera, and you said you don't have to. I don't want people knowing where I live.
This is my telephone. My telephone has a camera.
You have never.
Is this
My
the biggest
computer's out of
gaslight of all
commission. I'm
time?
usually not on my phone.
Is this the biggest
This is
gaslight
the
of all time?
biggest gaslight of all time. But I would like to say real quick, how stupid do you have to be to protest outside of an house?
Well, they have a right.
Bro?
Well, they have the right to do that, and
They have the right to protest if they're in the road
They
or
do
on
have
the
the right
sidewalk.
to protest, but in my opinion, that's stupid. It's like protesting
how is it
defund the
stupid?
police. It's like protesting defund the police right in front of a police station.
Well, yeah, because they're the bastards that need to hear it.
Yeah, you're right, but still. Also, isn't there like a rule where you can't like get within certain a certain amount of feet within like a military compound or a
They're not military. If they were military, then you would have just disproven your own point that Trump's not a fascist.
Well, I thought they were what's it? I thought they were like recently not like ordained, but like turned into like a part of the military.
Well, technically, by definition, they're a form of police, which are
Yeah,
different
they're
from
federal
military.
law enforcement under DHS.
Ah, okay. So I was messed up on that, but okay.
So yeah,
They're federal, but they're not military.
yeah, but yeah, I could. I would like to just mention the 14 characteristics of fascism real quick in order to prove my point as to why I believe Donald Trump is a fascist. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So the first characteristics is powerful and continuing nationalism. So the description here is fascist regimes tend to make constant use of patriotic mottos, slogans, symbols, songs, and other paraphernalia. Flags are seen everywhere, as are flag symbols on clothing and in public displays. Now note that just because one of these applies doesn't inherently mean fascism, but if a majority of them applies, then yeah, it's probably fascist. So, do we agree on the first point?
Can you repeat that? I am so sorry.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll repeat.
It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to What's it? Comprehend when I hear other people speak. My bad.
Yeah. So powerful.
Also, Jim has the glasses on. That's crazy.
So, powerful and continuing nationalism. What this refers to is fascist regimes tend to make constant use of patriotic mottos, slogans, symbols, songs, and other paraphernalia, such as flags are seen everywhere, as are flag symbols on clothing and in public displays.
I wouldn't consider that being fascist.
No, but it is one of the characteristics. Just because one of these applies doesn't mean it's fascist, but if, like, a majority of them apply...
every World War II movie you've ever seen, what's the first thing the Nazis do when they roll into a town in France? They start rolling out swastika banners.
Yeah, but, like, by that definition, though, you could call me a fascist because I have American flags in my hair.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that just because one of these applies makes you a fascist, or, I'm sorry, makes someone a fascist, but...
Yeah, it's characteristics. I could have brown hair, but I'm not every person with brown hair.
But if, like, all 14 of these, or if, like, more than, like, let's say 10 of these apply, then, yeah, that probably is fascist.
Okay.
So do we agree on the first point?
I guess, yes.
Okay. Second point, disdain for the recognition of human rights. Because of fear of enemies and the need for security, the people in fascist regimes are persuaded that human rights can be ignored in certain cases because of need. The people tend to look the other way or even approve of torture, summary executions, assassinations, long incarcerations of prisoners, etc.
It's not looking good for me.
All right.
All I'm gonna say is, if there's a bomb in
And
a
they-
city and they ain't telling you where, waterboard that motherfucker. That's all I can say. Better yet, go looking for a kidney stone. I guarantee you that motherfucker's gonna say, yo, down that road to the left. Do you know what a kidney stone operation is, bro?
Alright. So do we agree on the second point or no?
Okay, wait, are you asking me, like, is it a good or...
I'm
That's what I
asking
want,
you
bro.
if these are characteristics of the Trump administration.
I haven't seen anything where our rights have been taken away, at least in the Trump administration.
Okay, your rights, but
Bro, they're
other people's
hypnotized.
rights.
At least mine.
Yeah, other people's rights though. Like, have other people's rights been revoked or partially
Like
revoked?
people actively trying to immigrate is a good example.
Like, for example, deporting
'Cause they're
people
not
without due
citizens yet.
process.
Yeah.
That's a human right. You have to have due process. Literally, do you know what due process is?
You can't just be like, I don't think you're a citizen. You don't get citizens' rights. And even then, it's a human right. There's no borders.
So due process is the process of it's basically the process of court. It's a court process. This is what due process is. In order
Hold up just a second, because
yeah.
don't many countries do that as well?
Does that make it a...
It's the staple of the free world.
Yeah, but we have laws in place that explicitly say that all people in the country have a right to due process.
Not the one I've heard of.
It's literally in the... I believe it's in the Fifth Amendment, I think. Either the Fourth or Fifth.
I think that's Fourth Amendment. Fifth Amendment.
Oh, dude, you're breaking up badly.
It's the one we
Yeah,
pressed that
Jim,
they have to-
Jim, you're cooked. You're cooked, Jim. you're legging out so bad.
Oh.
You're good, Jim. You're good. Your internet is...
Oh, you did that pause on fucking purpose.
Your internet is...
Terror what now?
You did that fucking pause on purpose.
Anyways, let's continue with what I was saying. Yeah, so an example I can think of that that makes this apply to the Trump
Your
administration.
internet's cooked, Jim. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't know how it works, but
Yeah.
your internet's cooked.
Yeah, again, how I would apply this to the Trump administration is, for example, the deportation of undocumented migrants without due process, which is like literally illegal to do. You can't just kick someone out of the country without due process.
Yeah, but also...
Bro, you're trying to rage bait Jim so hard, bro.
Well, no, I'm not, because the thing... Well, the thing is...
Bro, you good, bro?
I think JC's broken. Can we get a new idiot?
Oh my god, bro.
No, Jim, you can't...
Alright, let's continue though. Let's continue.
Yeah, let...
Okay, stop.
I'm about to get around to you, man.
You better what? Uh-oh. Jim's a little angry.
All right, so yeah.
Okay, but anyway,
Yeah, so
I will say.
go
what?
ahead. Go ahead.
I will say, okay, this is me, and this has always been me. My belief. If you do come to this country illegally, you should be deported. Now, should I say it should be handled the way it's being handled? Fuck no. Fuck no. But if you are coming in illegally, that is by definition illegal. So you shouldn't even stay in here in America. That's mine. If you're coming in here illegally, actually illegally, not the, I came here legally and then, Trump's like calls you an illegal type situation. I don't mean that. I'm saying if it's an actual illegal immigrant, they should not stay here any longer. That has been my belief, and that's always been my belief.
All right, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. But again, the point here is a disdain for the recognition of human rights because of fear of enemies and the need for security. The people in fascist regimes are persuaded that human rights can be ignored in certain cases because of need. The people tend to look the other way or even approve of torture, summary, executions, assassinations, long incarcerations of prisoners, etc. Would you say that is a characteristic of the Trump administration so far?
I haven't seen it, but
well,
if you guys are saying you've seen it,
I've
then
seen it.
I will agree.
I've seen it, and you want to know where I've seen it? Donald Trump
Where?
on Twitter has, there's actually a possibility that he could get sued by Nintendo because he made this fucking shitpost where he was getting pictures of illegal immigrants, and it was like on these Pokemon cards, and they're like, gotta catch them all.
Oh yeah, that's believably getting sued by Nintendo. That's straight up.
That is like legitimately like a dehumanization of people. But
I need that image. Hold on.
But yeah, they equated undocumented migrants to Pokemon that they have to catch.
Oh my god, that is insane. Oh my god.
You shocked, bro? I actually haven't seen the tweet. I just saw a short of it. I actually want to see the tweet now. Hold on. I actually want to see it. Hold on.
Hold on. Look. Let me know if you're looking.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh lol.
Bro.
Bro, this isn't catch 'em all, bro. This is terrorize 'em all.
We're living in a South Park episode. I swear to God. That is insane.
Hey yo, bro. What is this? Oh no. Oh.
He left.
Mr. Carr, can you hear?
I didn't know it was that bad. Oh my god. I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're living in a South Park episode. We are living in a South Park episode. Oh my god.
Dang, dude, I don't know if my eyes.
Jim
are
has his
violated.
camera on. Everyone,
Indeed.
time to goon.
Hey. But yeah, would we then agree that the disdain for recognition of human rights is a core characteristic of the Trump administration so far?
After seeing that video, no. That's my president! Rah! Yes, I would like semi-agree, I guess.
Okay. So, third...
Also,
third,
hold up. The G.I. Joe shirt goes crazy, dog.
Oh, yeah, Cobra.
Yes.
I mean, funny shirt to wear while talking about fascism, but
Real.
So, the third point here. French press in the chat said, "That is terrible. I can't believe that shit. I hope Nintendo does sue them."
I low-key like hope Nintendo sues him.
Yeah, this is the one.
But
This
also
is the
at the
one.
exact same time.
This is the one point where I'm like, okay, maybe Nintendo does have a right here to sue.
Yeah,
He's
they
like,
do.
maybe
They definitely
Nintendo's
do.
good.
They do.
But
Hold up. Why did
like,
hold up? Why did I just open YouTube to find your stream and I see this?
how to make pickle Pepsi at home for free.
that's Ramchew right there. That's Ramchew in 30 years. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Bro, that is crazy.
He's reading chat and focusing on the camera. That's amazing. That's impressive. That's a skill.
You gotta send me that video later, bro. You gotta send me that video later. I need to hear how this man is making pickle Pepsi at home for free.
Hold up. We gotta hear his voice.
I need to know.
Hello, YouTube. How you doing today, everybody?
That is Ramchew in 30 years.
Listen, I'm gonna do.
Dude, is this JC guy having a
on
seizure or what,
how to
Limfowl?
make
I don't know. I don't know
pickle
French press.
Pepsi At home. That's what I'm gonna title it. I've seen a video about KFC making pickled Pepsi, and the guy that was reviewing it, it was crazy. 2 pickles, little bit of Pepsi.
I'll admit, man,
which I'm
his
gonna show you
eyes
how to
really
do
pays
it
off.
At home for cheap, and the guy paid
Really
$3.99,
tells me.
almost $4 for it. What the hell? You could go home and make it for free. And this is what I'm going to show you right now.
It really must be
Okay,
some good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
in
show
there
us your
when you got
wisdom.
squeaky.
Pepsi?
Yeah, show us your
Glass.
wisdom. Show us your wisdom. I want to know.
I got my pickle jars with pickles.
Please.
What I'm going to do first
Please, Methicus the White.
is...
I need
yeah, I'm going to put the pickles
this wisdom.
in the jar first. That's what it was. Yeah.
You're gonna put the pickles in the jar first.
So, yeah.
Everything goes in a jar.
Everything.
It's
goes in
one
the
man
jar.
in his jar.
Just one singular pickle? I
It's
won't
one man
I won't question
and
the
his
wisdom.
one jar, guys. It's
Okay.
just one man in his jar.
There's 2.
This is what happens
We're taking a little
when you
break
say
from debating.
potion
Right
seller.
on
When you say what?
I need your strongest potion. I am going into battle.
the thing. This is very easy and cheap. I don't know what the hell KFC was ever thinking of. What the heck?
You cannot
Pay
handle my
$4
potions,
for a
traveler.
thing You could just make it home.
No,
See?
of course you
2
can't.
pickles in a pickle jar. See?
Tiny ass pickle.
Cheap and easy. What the hell, man?
It's not tiny. It's average sized, okay, Jim? It's average sized. It's average sized.
You're scaring me.
It's fucking average sized, Jim. I swear to God, if you call it tiny one more fucking time, I swear to God, I'm gonna find out where you live.
Hey, yo, keep it poncho on.
I don't have a magnifying glass near me, so I can't see your pickle.
Oh my god. What is this, a debate
I
stream
mean,
or
I've got some in a drawer over there.
For those viewers, I do not approve of this.
We've completely lost the plot, chat.
I don't have my
We've
gavel
lost the
either.
plot, everybody. We've lost the plot.
Pepsi.
Yes, you definitely have.
Open it up.
All right, we got the Pepsi.
Fucking camera.
Oh yes, I forgot one thing. Pickle brine. Right.
Pickle brine.
I love it. We can't even see what he's doing.
There you go. Milk that. See?
I love
This
the
one's
part of the
pickle brine with
Minecraft
pickles
movie
in
where
it.
we got pickle grind.
Same thing. I'm not gonna do the hot sauce thing today because it might mix it up. Stomach ain't feeling right.
The hot sauce thing. What is the hot sauce thing?
What's the hot sauce thing? What?
Like they said.
You put the
Teach us
hot
that
sauce in
spell
there.
later,
and
Methicus the White.
So yeah. There we go.
Now he's got to make a tutorial of the hot sauce thing now.
Also, why is this video titled "Why Does Fentanyl Feel So Good"?
Dude, I saw a post earlier where the Google AI thing had gotten some facts wrong. And it said that Raditz from Dragon Ball had unlocked Super Saiyan 4 by selling Finny in the Bronx.
So obviously.
Oh
The
no,
guy said
not the
on
leaking
video,
of Italian Brainmot
Oh, it
document.
tastes awful. Well, just wait. We're gonna give that theory a theory.
We're gonna give the theory a theory.
What?
Truly,
Oh my God.
scientific excellence from fucking Methicus the White.
The Methicus the White. You know, that should be a book novel. The Methicus the White.
The guy was wrong. It tastes very darn good.
Hold on. I just need to.
Can we get a tooth count?
Chat, new emoji. New emoji. Check announcements.
Oh God.
JC, why you gotta do a burn like that? Why you gotta do a burn like
This guy has a lot of wisdom.
It does.
This is my mentor right here. He's who taught me my magics.
I mean, the taste is so sweet. Mmm.
He doesn't have a wizard tower. He has a van down by the river.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it. But I would not spend $3.99 for a thing at KFC. Nah. They probably use old pickles and old brine. Whatever, I'm using some stuff anyways. So,
Oh yeah, dude,
you know,
those eyes
this is
really
pretty
say everything. You know that stuff must be.
That looks like
hitting, man.
fucking swamp
good.
water.
Another wizardry drink.
But wait, who knows?
Wizardry.
That swamp water must be actually good. Unless they leave you hitting, you just be flying like that. Hey, I even made sure I have to try it out.
Wow. Some with pickles.
What was that fucking dance at the end? What?
Very good.
That was a tweak.
So if you don't want to spend $4.99, I mean
He's
$3.99,
livid, man. He's livid.
don't go to KFC and don't buy the pickle drink. Make it at home for cheap and free.
You
Thank you,
may
Joe.
not know
Oh, yeah,
what's happening, but
cheers.
between those eyes, he's having the most best time of his life right now.
This is the best video I've seen on YouTube. That is the best
And I
video
don't
I've seen
blame
on
him.
YouTube. Oh my God.
I don't blame that guy. I don't blame him.
Godlike for you, page pull.
Loser likes his own comments.
The great
Oh my
Brew.
god.
Yo, oh no. Oh, he's going blast. He's going full blast.
Shoveling some snow. Chat, we've lost the plot. Eating pickles video. Hold up.
Holy Christ. Oh my god.
Why is there just a video
Oh
called
my
Eating
God.
Pickles video?
What's with the obsession with the pickles? Oh my god, he has a guest.
The rest of these
What?
leftover pickles.
What? Why do you sound sad? Why do you sound like
Why
you
does he
lost
sound
your
like
mom?
His mother just beat him with his shoe. Why does he sound like every child after his mother just beats them?
Hey Jim, you might be right. That stuff really must be potent if you got that man acting like that.
Sandwich, dill pickles.
What? Are you okay, man?
When the
Don't
ops
admit-
bust in your shit and force you to eat a jar of Vlasic pickles. There is a gun to his head right now.
Should I drink the juice? Pickle juice. Drink a little bit.
Wait, hold on. He's reading a script.
Pickle.
There's a gun that is now.
He keeps looking over at it.
Right there. It is right there. And he has fear in his eyes.
All right, let's get back to the debate. Let's get back to the debate. Oh my god.
Look, no.
Little pickle. Vast. I don't know.
We really need to get back to the debate. We lost the plot
Yeah.
long ago.
Yeah, we definitely lost the plot.
I can eat the pickles, but I can't.
What has it been like 40 minutes now?
He
That's 40
can't
minutes.
drink the juice. He can't drink the juice, chat. I have to cut the video off.
They go kill him. They go kill him.
Because we're about to see a Roddy McNubb pull, not gonna lie. Like, we're about to see that shit happening right here. So, gotta delete that. Sorry, chat.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's just get a little moment to get back into the political mode.
Pickle-litical mode.
Pickle-litical. For real, for real.
Pickle little.
No.
We're debating pickle-littles.
All right. Let's get back to our point.
And yes, French press, I was having a seizure.
Also, have you noticed you misspelled it?
What?
Debate. It's supposed to be a B.
Oh, I did.
Not a V.
Shut the fuck up, grammar police. Also, I have to take this phone call.
Okay.
You take a lot of things,
In front
don't
of
you?
viewers, you're gonna get canceled, man. Careful.
I hate you, Jim. I hate you so much.
Well, I guess we're gonna wait for JC, real quick.
Don't wait for me. I'm gonna be a little bit.
What?
Don't wait for me. I will be a little bit.
Okay.
Little bitch, too.
I will get Ramchu banned on stream right now, Jim. I swear to God. Check your DMs right now, Jim.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get some peanuts because I'm hungry. Give me a
I
minute,
see
guys.
this fucker typing. Oh, that's a slur. Oh, he deleted his slur. He said a slur to me.
Everything could be a slur.
That's a horse. He sent me a horse to replace the slur.
Man, I'll admit, man. So there's new stuff, newfound
Oh,
stuff.
that's another
He's
slur.
grabbing.
He sent me another slur.
I've got peanuts
What?
right here, and I'm gonna eat the peanuts.
I've got slurs on my phone. I'm being sent slurs right now.
How many slurs have you documented?
2 so far.
2 so far. Okay,
Rookie
all right.
fucking numbers.
Anything you cut? Anything you cut off?
That's a big penis.
Okay,
That's a big
I think
penis
that
on my
could count
phone.
as a third slur. Wait, what?
He sent me a giant
We do not
Christmas wrap
approve this
penis
message.
gift.
We do not approve these messages. We do not approve these messages.
I think that's JC getting molested by a fat naked man.
Like, good God.
Is this a cry for help, JC? Is that you in that photo?
Just for the record, I'm live.
I hate you so much, Jim.
Reps you help.
No, honestly,
Help
it
me.
looks like you're quite enjoying it.
No, no. Ranchu, help.
Hmm. What? I'm eating peanuts.
No.
You and JC have something in common.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna eat. I'm just gonna eat some peanuts until JC is off the phone with whoever the fuck he's on with. Imagine most of the stream just being me eating peanuts. Caught it.
I mean, if you're just streaming you eating nuts, then different website.
You're giving this man a little feel of reloaded bullet recalibers right now. This Jim's already have his motor running. He's I know there's some thoughts in there. It's ready to be shots fired. Wait, hold on. Jim's too interested in something. What are you analyzing, bro?
I'm just showing everyone my peanuts. Here's a peanut. I'm gonna do this until JC.
You can't be showing your nuts to people. There might be
Yeah.
minors in the chat.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Like JC.
You know what? Somebody should really make a keyboard ASMR. I think I'll fall asleep to that.
I'm sorry, did you just show your fucking gun?
Wait,
I've been
what?
spinning it like this whole time.
I didn't
Wait,
realize
what?
that. It's dark.
Yeah, I've rubbed some of the skin off my
I'm gonna be
finger
real,
doing it. I
chat.
have
My
to
dog
start.
been acting different.
I mean, I've got this too.
Jim, I'm gonna be real with you. My dog been acting different.
Wait, you have a dog?
Look at your DMs.
That's Freddy Fazbear. That ain't no dog. That Freddy Fazbear.
You know, I'm still keeping that Freddy Fazbear Fanta that's inside my
I'm just
room
gonna
as an
keep
empty
eating
bottle,
peanuts
just sitting there
until
as a
we're
masterpiece.
ready to continue debating.
Okay, so I did a bit more and rubbed some skin off. That's a friction burn.
Wait, was that actually live firearm you had there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's
crap.
unloaded.
Damn, you shouldn't be playing with guns like that, man.
I mean, I have this instead.
I completely forgot I had these gifts, bro.
That's a twink.
Huh?
I completely forgot I had these gifts.
We're live.
Wait, I'm not screen sharing this, am I?
No.
Thank God you're not.
Okay,
No.
good.
Why are you sending weird shit to begin with?
It found gay.
Huh?
Thank you for recording that video, JC. I'm glad the rabbit could find you.
So we're going to continue the debate, or am I just going to continue sitting here eating peanuts?
Yes, we should continue. the
Up to
debate.
you,
know,
nut muncher.
Hold on a second. Check this out real quick. Play the video. Play the video, Jim. You're genuinely disappointed in me, aren't you?
I believe so. That's a yes.
Wait, Jim, you don't have my address, do you?
I'm pretty sure he does.
North
Jim,
Carolina's not that big of a state. I could find you.
Chat,
that's
let me
crazy.
link my location for everyone in the chat.
No.
Dox that motherfucker.
No.
Who won?
I muted you on stream, by the way. Okay. You need to learn self-control sometimes, man.
Merry Christmas,
I
Jim.
may or may not have got it.
Oh, you know what? I do have something. I have something to quite debate about.
Hmm.
Just for shits and giggles. Merry Christmas. You can now
Christmas
send a pipe
is
bomb
a
in my
pagan
Merry-
holiday.
in my-
So what do you want to debate about?
That Christmas is a pagan holiday.
pagan holiday.
Yes, it's a pagan
I mean,
holiday.
The same guy who just ate those pickles has made a video entitled KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I don't really know what paganism is.
Paganism is any non-Abrahamic religion. It's a blanket term.
Okay.
This is the stuff that got like commercialized into Norse mythology and Greek mythology.
Going on.
Alright, we're supposed to have a debate, but
shit.
everyone's not debating.
Also,
the only reason why I said it because it quite resembles of sacrificing. You know, it's not just like sacrificing yourself, but you know, sacrificing your kids to a god is something that's not really much of a well-known god, but it's an old form of whole history of doing so to usually how can I say this? Keeping their country alive. But that's just my point. My stupidity sometimes leads to somewhere else. But that's just where using my head usually goes to. But other than that, not too much of a strong opinion.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really know how to debate that. I don't know the history behind Christmas. All I know is that I get shit on Christmas, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Very reasonable statement.
I didn't know Ramptree was streaming. That
Yeah.
means
Yes,
I
he
can't
is.
stream.
Yeah, I'm streaming. So,
Alright.
What? Okay, wait. Well, what else do you have in your
Yeah,
Your
let's go
things.
to announcements. Let's read the list.
yeah,
That's what we
that's what
were
I
doing.
wanted to go. That's what I wanted to go back to for the past like 30 minutes, but everyone's just been.
I think we're still on number 2. I think we're about 70%.
Yeah,
through.
You
Oh,
mind if
so
I
literally on number
Donald
2.
Trump's worst president. I low-key agree. Fascist. I guess I can agree. Racist. Yeah. He's a pedophile.
I mean-
yes.
This isn't just you going down the list saying yes and no. We have to actually discuss this. But number 3, we actually have legal documentation of because he got sued back in the 80s for discriminating against black people when it came to taking applicants for housings in his apartment blocks.
Yeah.
So that one we just have legal proof of.
Duel, unmute yourself. I swear. If you play guitar, unmuted. I'm going to show up to your house.
Yeah. You know he's on stream, right? I'm a minor, chat.
Oh gosh.
So am I.
Yeah, sure. You're 18, buddy. Why
I'm
are you talking
17.
about that? Stop
I'll
the
show you
cap.
my ID right now. Everyone can steal my ID. I guarantee.
Oh, keep your eyes.
Jim, why'd you get interested?
Alright, anyways. Do you mind if I share my screen?
Yes.
So
Is it
you know-
related to the topic of discussion? We're talking about if Trump is a fascist or not.
Never mind. It isn't.
That's what I thought. So don't share your screen.
Okay.
Damn. I got clocked.
So let's go back to number 3, and from this point forward, I will be directing everything back to topic. So so we've agreed that the first and second points do align. The first and second characteristics of fascism do in fact correlate with the current Trump administration. Here's the third point. Third characterization. Jesus Christ, I can speak. Identification of enemies / scapegoats as a unifying cause. The people are rallied into a unifying patriotic frenzy over the need to eliminate a perceived common threat or foe, such as racial, ethnic, or religious minorities, liberals, communists, socialists, terrorists, etc. Would you agree that
Basically, kind of like how they're dealing with the Charlie Kirk situation.
Yeah. Well, even before that, like with trans people.
Yeah, one like what? There was 2 out of 400 mass shootings done by a trans person in the United States since Columbine. And then they immediately start being like, "Oh, red flag laws, gotta take the guns away from these people,"
Yep.
which has historical precedent in fascism because the first thing Hitler did was make it harder for socialists and communists and non-members of the NSADP to own and acquire guns, and then made it outright illegal for them to own guns and had them all relinquished and given to NASDP members. And from then, the list was thinned until only members of the SS had personal firearms.
Yep. So will we agree that the third characteristic aligns with the current Trump administration?
Yes.
All right. Fourth characteristic: supremacy of the military. Even when there are widespread domestic problems, the military is given disproportionate amount of government funding, and the domestic agenda is neglected. Soldiers and military service are glamorized.
I will completely disagree with this one because I
Why?
was actually in a position of quote unquote military, and we were completely we didn't have that much funding,
Okay.
like at all. And I knew people who went to Asheville, North Carolina,
Well, what type of military
to-
were you in?
Air Force.
Air Force? Okay.
I was in an auxiliary of the Air Force, and I knew people.
You were in
who
Civil
went-
Air Patrol, which usually is more beholden to the high school funding than military funding.
No, this was hold up. The people I knew who went to also real quick, Civil Air Patrol had nothing to do with high school, like at all. Like it's not like JROTC.
Oh,
Like
I
that,
thought
that's
it was
connected
kind of
with
like
high
ROTC program.
No, like it's kind of like that, except it's not connected to schools or anything like that. It's its own auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force. So it has completely different funding. It's basically, in a nutshell, it's your gateway into if you want to do like search and rescue missions for the Navy, and it's also your gateway into military positions. But I'm speaking from experience. The captain of the Civil Air Patrol, Captain Brian Hecker, he went to or my squadron, he went to Asheville to help with the whole freaking what was it, Helene last year, I think it
Yeah.
was. Yeah. And they were completely underfunded. They had helicopters they could have used, but they couldn't because they didn't have the money to buy the gas for it. So I will.
If this was in relation to Hurricane Helene, then it was probably because North Carolina voted to cut funding for disaster relief funds pretty much right before Helene happened. A bunch of southern states voted
Which is actually kind of
against-
ironic, actually. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're the ones that need the most, and we vote against them.
Exactly.
So that's why that was underfunded. But another thing too is I'm gonna disagree with like half of that point where the military is glamorized. Because if they were glamorized, if they were truly respected in this country, when the National Guard and Marines got deployed anywhere, they wouldn't rotate them out after 29 days, so their benefits and pay don't kick in.
Correct. The military, the American military, we in a nutshell, we don't respect them and we hate them.
I will
That
say
I've seen.
that
I
I would say that I do somewhat disagree with some of those points, but well, the points made in the list. I do disagree with the whole like glamorization point. I don't believe
I mean,
that
yeah,
the
when-
military
when-
is glamorized.
When Commander and Bone Spurs fucking calls dead servicemen suckers and losers.
Yeah.
not really
But
commerce.
But I will say that I absolutely do believe that the military is overfunded, and the reason why is because we literally give the military 1 trillion per year on average.
Yeah, that's not even enough. Like that encompasses the entire military. Fun fact, did you know like there are many Air Force planes that cost billions to make, like 50 billion to make? I think what was the B-1 bomber, I think it is. That costs a shit ton to even upkeep.
Well, most aircraft and vehicle service vehicle related costs are maintenance.
Exactly.
Because the thing with military equipment is military grade's a civilian selling point. Military grade to military means this was made by the lowest bidder for the cheapest.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I guess for the sake of your argument, I will say that the fourth point doesn't count. Number 5, rampant sexism. The government of fascist nations tend to be almost exclusively male-dominated. Under fascist regimes, traditional gender roles are made more rigid. Opposition to abortion is high, as is homophobia and anti-gay legislation and national policy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty sure there's absolutely no like refuting that. Like that's literally what Trump literally campaigned on. He literally campaigned on abortion and fucking anti-trans legislation. Like he literally campaigned on that. So we agree that that so far out of all of these 5, 4 of them apply. 6. Controlled mass media. Sometimes to media is directly controlled by the government, but in other cases, the media is indirectly controlled by government regulation or sympathetic media spokespeople and executives. Censorship, especially in wartime, is very common.
Yes.
This point's been
agree
true,
with that.
especially since Ronald Reagan's time in the 80s, when the
Yeah.
FCC really kicked up.
Yeah.
I mean, they were there before, but they started going crazy from like 1984 to 2007.
Also,
And
didn't we just
something
like?
very recently happened with Jimmy Kimmel,
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't Jimmy Kimmel get like freaking banned or whatever? Like, what the hell was that?
where
Well,
Trump
he got-
leveraged his power against ABC to cut his block.
I saw that and I thought that's complete bullshit.
So we
Like, I don't agree
the-
with Jimmy
yeah.
Kimmel, but he has the right to free speech.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we agree that there is controlled mass media with the Trump administration.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Number 7, obsession with national security. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to say anything further.
This also goes back to controlling the media, because what's the app Trump's been trying to fucking have sold to an American company so he can control it?
Yeah. So yeah, obsession with national security. Fear is used as a motivational tool by the government over the masses. That's pretty much all it says. Obsession with national
Yeah.
security is a very self-explanatory thing. It's literally one of the
And
things
also-
that he campaigned on.
Yeah. And with the ICE stuff too is, oh, they're coming into the country, they're eating your pets, they're killing your family.
Yeah.
Gotta
They're
stop
eating the
'em.
dogs. They're
There's-
eating the cats.
There's homegrowns too that are doing the same thing. Gotta get rid of them. And who are they? The trans people, the gay people, the black people.
Yep.
Yep.
So we all like unanimously agree that obsession with national security is inherently a characteristic of the Trump administration.
Yes.
All right. Number 8, religion and government are intertwined. Governments in fascist nations tend to use the most common religion in the nation as a tool to manipulate public opinion. Religious rhetoric and terminology is common from government leaders, even when the major tenets of the religion are diametrically opposed to the government's policies or actions.
Now, I do strongly agree to that, and there's a little few things I may say to that. Is that
Sadly,
people-
as a Christian, I agree.
yeah, there's agreement to that because as much as Trump does, his followers worship the hell out of him. At the point is where you even think that he's a god.
Yep.
Yeah, they
And not even then, even if they don't worship him directly, his biggest supporters in the media and during the downtime between 2016 and 2020 and then to 2024 were the religious extremists, the evangelicals. People like
here's
Kent
also a
Hovind.
thing.
So we agree that
They-
the
Like,
eighth so we
Turning
agree,
Point,
yeah.
no, not Turning Point. What is it called? Flashpoint is the network owned by Kenneth Copeland up in Tennessee.
Let's not
He-
put Kenneth Copeland into a religious thing because he is a complete liar and probably has a demon
That's the
inside
point.
of him.
That's the point. He's evil. He
Yeah,
uses
they use re-
Christianity to
they-
benefit himself.
Yeah, they use religion in order to get what they want. So we
There's no way
agree.
to die
So we
here.
agree that the eighth point, religion and government are intertwined, is an inherently big characteristic of the Trump administration.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 9, corporate power is protected. The industrial and business. I will probably have a hard time pronouncing this word. Aristocracy of a fascist nation often are the ones who put the government leaders into power, creating a mutually beneficial business/government relationship and power elite.
I'd
So,
rather say
We see this a
actually,
lot with Vice
Also another
President
strong
J.D.
rest.
Vance. His biggest supporter, the person who got him onto the main stage, was Peter Thiel, who owns the Israeli-American surveillance company Palantir, named literally after the giant eye from Lord of the Rings.
Crazy stuff.
Interesting. But also we saw Trump's first relationship with Elon Musk as well, with the Department of Government Efficiency.
Literally selling Teslas on the White House lawn.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, that actually happened?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
it did.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
No, they
No, it's not.
they actually for a while they did that, actually.
That's actually funny.
I actually don't think
Not
it's
funny, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Every single point you said's been funny has been fucking terrifying.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, do we agree on the 9th point that corporate power is protected under the?
Yes.
All right, number 10. So far out of the 9, we've agreed with 8. Number
That's
10.
fucking terrible.
Number 10, labor power is suppressed. Because the organizing power of labor is the only real threat to a fascist government, labor unions are either eliminated entirely or are severely suppressed.
I mean, yeah, remember when the dock workers, forget where, decided, fuck it, we've had enough. Shit's bad right now with the storms. So they demanded better pay, and Republicans all over the country called for their arrest. Wonderful Instagram reel, JC. But yeah, no, this country has had a weird, violent relationship with the union since 1923.
Yeah. Where the fuck did JC
So
go?
if you know you have it,
Probably took another phone call.
I'd rather say if you know you have it that bad, and even for some of the people that work a long time enough just to get a retirement, but yet backstab due to not keep a promise, then yeah, that could really bring a real big uprise to it.
I forget the exact number that Senator Sanders mentioned earlier in one of his videos he did. but something like 70% of American seniors don't have a plan or funds for retirement. Seniors,
Yeah.
people 65 and older.
Yep. And if I could remember that much, that even
I mean, thank God for
someone-
Social Security, but even with Social Security, those people are living on less than 15K a year.
Yeah.
And with the price of
Yeah.
medication in this country, that ain't enough.
Like, dude,
And with Medicaid just being cut, Obamacare,
yep.
thanks to the big fuck off bill, it's just going to kill people. And that's what they want.
I'll say this.
People dead.
I'll say this. If they don't see anybody of a military personnel inside your family, I'm gonna say you're cooked at that moment, because they're just gonna look at you just less than 1 cent. Like, they don't care if you have a high school diploma or degree or anything. They're just gonna completely treat you the same way.
How funny would it be if we saw someone climb through JC's window right now? Off topic, but
That would be crazy.
just someone starts standing out there.
Just
JC gets back and there is someone there. We're just not going to tell him. Just look over at him occasionally, just like.
just gonna be like,
He's probably behind me, isn't he?
this is gonna be one of those where JC takes a long time. Alright, well, that's just we can wait.
We can catch him up.
Yeah, let's watch one of those peanut ASMRs. You showing each peanut you eat.
But anyway, Jim, I want to ask you a question.
Go for it.
Did you see my video where I was debating one of the craziest people I've debated in a while? And I haven't even been like 2
no.
episodes in. Okay.
No, I haven't even watched any of your videos. I don't watch any of you or JC shit. I don't even think I've been in one of JC's videos. I've been on like a few streams just because I show up.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time I've intentionally been on camera with y'all.
So I was debating with someone who was openly fascist. I call them the.
Oh yeah, you find those all the time now.
I found the secret Polish cousin of the Jubilee guy.
Dude, he's a Polska.
Yeah, Polish. You gotta see the video, man. You've gotta see that video.
I'm back. My bad,
Enter
guys.
himself into the
It's
lost
fine.
level.
All right, let's get back to the discussion. But yeah, definitely watch that video. It's fucking wild.
What video?
The video that I posted, one where I was debating that fascist.
Oh yeah. My bad though.
So yeah, so do we agree that labor power is suppressed during Trump's campaign?
Yes.
I
forgot what you said labor power was, so I'm gonna just.
Okay, so I'll read the entire thing again. So labor power is suppressed because the organizing power of labor is the only real threat to a fascist government. Labor unions are either eliminated entirely or severely suppressed.
What unions have been suppressed?
Well, I've never been in the workforce.
Like the dock workers I've mentioned.
I didn't hear you mention dock workers. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me grab my Google machine. Um, 2024 in October, so last year, the International Longshoremen's Association just walked off site all over the East and Gulf Coast. This was their first strike since 1977 because they weren't getting paid enough. And things like automation, driverless trucks were taking their jobs.
Oh yeah.
And people in government started calling for their arrest. Just fuck it, fire them all and send them to prison. Because shipping just pretty much stopped in those areas.
Not only that, didn't the Trump administration literally like try to like fire a bunch of like government employees and shit like that?
Oh, with Doge, where it's just like, hey,
I think so.
we've deemed you kind of unimportant to us and probably an issue for us, so we're just gonna cut your position.
Yeah. And then they like literally fire like, I don't know, I think there was like the head of like the economics like statistics bureau or some shit. I forgot what it was called, but they fired her because he didn't like the statistics.
The replacement graph the guy brought in, and the video of him looking at it with Trump, and they zoomed in on it and just found it was complete bullshit. It was just like, oh yeah, this is what a graph's supposed to look like. Goes up here, goes down here, up here, up here, up here. Oh wow, here's Trump's box. Scribble, 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 all the way up to the top.
Yeah. So we agree. So JC, we agree that labor power is suppressed.
Yes.
All right. So out of the 10, we've agreed on 9. 11. Disdain for intellectuals and the arts. Fascist nations tend to promote and tolerate open hostility to higher education and academia. It is not uncommon for professors of other academics to be censored or even arrested. Free expression in the arts is openly attacked, and governments often refuse to fund the arts.
Hold on. Read that one more good time.
Okay. Disdain for intellectuals and the arts. Fascist nations tend to promote and tolerate open hostility to higher education and academia. It is not uncommon for professors and other academics to be censored or even arrested. Free expression in the arts is openly attacked, and governments often refuse to fund the arts.
I strongly believe that.
Yeah, we've seen this a bunch in the past year. Most recently with Steam, when Visa and MasterCard pulled support for payment processing off Steam because of, I don't know if I can say,
corn games?
Yeah, I know what you're definitely talking about.
Adult experience. And
Wait, what do you mean
Patreon
by
did
that?
the same thing. Tumblr was the biggest and the first example of that, where Google said, hey, we're not going to let your app be on our Play Store anymore if you don't start banning adult posts.
Not only that, the Trump administration also attacked literally like the Wow, this would be a really good time for my brain to work because I forgot the name of the fucking university. It's that one university.
Was it Yale or Harvard?
Harvard.
Harvard, yeah, it was Harvard because they didn't let a Trump Jr. in.
Well, okay. I will agree with the adult experiences thing. Because one, the verification for that is like literally nothing. Literally nothing. It's what's your age.
Yeah.
And I've
Steam
lied about
like-
that.
You can literally put your age.
You
like,
but with
I'm
Steam,
over,
you
like,
have to lie about it at your account's creation.
Yeah, like you can literally put
No, I don't.
your 1800s, like your 1800s, it will still accept that way.
No, I don't. I literally go to the Steam store right now, or I have like the other week. I went to buy, for example, I went to buy Hotline Miami, peak game, the other day, and it said, "What's your age?" And I put in my age, which is September 11th, 2001.
My Steam account was
and-
created when I was like 8, so my dad made it and used his birthday. That's why I could see these things. And
yeah, I will also say too that adult experiences is way too accessible. In
You
America.
can literally open a storefront page and you will scroll down and you'll immediately see right there in the front of the eyes recommendations.
I will say
I have
it's
that.
way too
I have that
acceptable.
turned off.
I will say it's way too accessible finding that on the internet, only because when I was younger, I found that stuff way too easily.
That was a question.
But was anybody supervising you?
Literally no.
Well, that's the problem.
Then whose fault is it? Yeah, sounds like your
Wait,
parents'
what
fault.
were you guys debating?
There.
We're
Yeah, it is your parents' fault.
We're kind of going over the 14 characteristics of fascism and seeing if any of them align with the current Trump administration, supporting my
Yeah, but, like-
my claim that Trump is fascist.
Can I do it?
We've
live
only
as well?
disagreed with
It's
one.
like I can agree with JC, or what you guys were talking about, how like corn is like
You doing his
very
lightning round, or-
accessible. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Also,
yeah,
I will
it-
like
Say
to say I'm 17 into all the shops around my town, and none of them ask for ID. Just saying.
Bro, why y'all
Damn.
keep talking about food?
Well, no, we're
But
using.
I'm just saying, I will say it is way too. I also will say it is also the parents' fault for not supervising their children, but I do think it's way too accessible for people or for kids on the internet.
Why
Dude,
y'all
but
I
keep
mean,
also
my parents supervised me up until I was like 13ish. Up till I was like 13ish, 14ish, somewhere around that ballpark. And then I was like somewhat, like, not heavily, but like just a little up until I was like 17, and I was like, basically they were like, dude, we don't care. You're like almost an adult now. You can basically just watch whatever the fuck you want. Like
I get that, and I respect them for that decision. But I will also say I do think it is always too accessible. And I am someone who I'm not a blame the video games, don't blame the parents problem. I will say it's way too accessible in my opinion. That's just me.
Question. Quick question.
Dude, but the problem is when you start trying to clean up, you get stuff like what happened to YouTube, where it just got sterilized.
And same
Pretty
thing
much.
with
And Tumblr.
Instagram.
To where,
Man, I forgot about.
oh,
Tumblr.
think of the children, and these are spaces where
yeah.
children aren't supposed to be in. These are our spaces.
Yeah. I mean, I can
You're
like
letting
have
them-
like I can obviously half agree that corn is like easily accessible, but that's also on the parents to monitor their kids. Like, I'm sorry, that's literally like that's all on the parents.
Yeah, it is on parents.
Exactly.
If they're
And I also have.
if your kids are exposed to if your kids are exposed to corn at a really like young age, that's kind of their fault. for not monitoring what their kids do online.
Yeah.
Can I tell a
Not
story?
even like I'm gonna. Oh, hold on real quick. Even like that, like somebody in there could be watching TV, right, or some stuff like that that could possibly have some stuff like that, and you will walk in, and without those guys telling you like, "Hey, go back in your room," or, "Hey, stay out there," before like we're doing stuff for a change in the channel, you could completely be exposed like that real early on, even before hitting the internet. And it is also yet still quite their fault for not like maturizing and like completely being aware, like, okay, all right, I want to make sure like my kid doesn't have to see this, so not saying to get traumatized, but don't have to hit an early stage of life, like having like, how can you say it? It's not testosterone, but how can you say it? I don't know. It could be that. Just so, I'm about to say, it's just so, hold on, man, hold on. The reason why I'm saying is that they could see it in a very early stage. It's for a parent to like really want to take care of them, they're gonna have to materialize in that early age. They cannot be seeing that, just because you don't feel like it, or say, for example, if you're playing a game in front of them that's completely 18 plus, or it could be something like, like for other reasons like Borderlands and things that you may even play on your system. It could be easier ways for your kid to be like kids like stuff like that to be quite exposed to, but that's just my reasoning. That's it.
Can I tell y'all a story?
Is it related to
Yeah,
our topic?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. If
Very
it's not
much
related, I
so.
will stop. I will stop you. If it's not related.
It's definitely
Okay.
because I can just remember it now really made me mad. Whenever I was young, I was in a room with my mother's current boyfriend, and he asked me what my current at the time current favorite TV show was. I said SpongeBob. He decided to see me and show me porn of it, and I was like 10.
Hold on, Scott.
What?
SpongeBob, me boy, place hand here.
Oh dear God, no, man.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that is awful. I'm so sorry that happened.
That actually is awful.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, whenever people ask me if I ever visited this website, I remind myself about that day. I've never been on it.
I am sorry.
Yeah, that actually just sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no.
But anyway.
All right.
I feel like we've also gotten away from the too.
Yeah, so do we agree that there is disdain for intellectuals and the arts? Again, they were attempting to defund Harvard University as well, just for the record.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely strong, yeah.
So we agree with 10 out of 11 points. Number 12, obsession with crime and punishment. Need I say more?
Ooh,
They need to bring back the death punishment.
They do.
No,
The
it costs
electric
too
chair.
much money.
No, because
The way it works in this country, it costs way too much. You just imprison them for life, and it's marginally cheaper.
No.
At least then, when the time does come, if it comes out 30, 40, 70 fucking years later that they were innocent because of advancements in forensics, and you've killed an innocent fucking man.
Yeah.
Nobody likes those stories.
Yeah, true.
I'm also
that's true, but also at the exact same time.
I'm also just against the death penalty in general.
My stance comes from the fact that the way it's argued is, it'd just be so much cheaper to kill them instead of keeping them locked up for the rest of their life.
No, that's not why I support.
When the way appeals are staggered, they live about the same amount of time in prison.
Wait, hold on. I actually want to. I want to ask JC, why do you support the death penalty?
Do you think all I'm going to say is if a man violates an underage person,
Yep.
I will say this, and you can call me a fucking jackass. I don't care. You deserve to die. You deserve to.
Well,
die.
I mean, I definitely agree with that, but
And,
I
and
also
if you decide to kill someone, you should get killed. That's all I'm saying. But the
Yeah.
main thing is dead PDF files, they don't reoffend. That's all I can say. And the majority of PDF files that people do release, guess what? They reoffend. So that's why I full and wholeheartedly support the death penalty.
So
At least
I
for
believe that they should receive life in prison. Like they spend the rest of their life in prison. And the reason why I believe this,
Ramchu, do you want to know why I
is
say
because they suffer a lot more in prison than they would if they were to die. I would like them to suffer more.
Yeah.
Than to have them end their suffering. Which is why I'm not in support of the death penalty.
Let me tell you how I see it. Like why I want them to bring it back, but like change it a little. What I want them to do is, yes, if they killed someone, done all that, put them in prison. Let them serve their sentence. Let them do their time. Now, if you see a repeating factor of said murder, and find out that they won't change and they just don't care, that's when you should do it. But whenever you need cold, hard evidence, like just full evidence of, hey, they ain't gonna do anything about it.
Yeah. So we agree that
Yeah.
obsession with crime and punishment is a characteristic of the Trump administration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't even gonna bring up like actual prison. I was just gonna bring up like, the illegal immigrants. They've committed a crime. Gotta punish them.
Didn't we even we literally watched the video of
We've covered this
gotta
before.
catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sickening.
Yeah. So
that was such a weird ass reference.
So out of 12, we've agreed with 11. Number 13, rampant. How
What's
the
that?
fuck do I pronounce that? Rampant cronism.
Cronyism.
Cronyism. Rampant cronyism and corruption. Fascist regimes almost always are governed by groups of friends and associates who appoint each other to government positions and use governmental power and authority to protect their friends from accountability. It is not uncommon in fascist regimes for national resources and even treasures to be
They need to get rid of
appropriated
that.
or even outright stolen by government leaders.
Isn't that also called nepotism?
No, nepotism is when, say, I have an uncle who works at this company. So from the outside, he gives me just a quick shakedown, and
Your uncle's giving you a shakedown?
offers me up to the company for a high-ranking position I haven't earned myself yet.
Wait, do we
because
have an
he's vouched for
outspoken-
me. That's nepotism.
Do we have an
example?
person in here? That's pretty nice.
An example I'd like to use for this would be with Elon Musk getting a whole fucking department of government designed specifically to steal from other parts of government because he was buddy with Trump at the time.
Yep. Oh, and how about the Epstein files?
Oh god.
How about why hasn't he released the Epstein files?
Exactly.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So we agreed that there's rampant cronyism and corruption.
Yes.
All right, number 14, fraudulent elections. Sometimes elections in fascist nations are a complete sham. Other times elections are manipulated by smear campaigns against or even assassinations of opposition candidates use of legislation to control voting numbers or political district boundaries, and manipulation of the media. Fascist nations also typically use their judiciaries to manipulate or control elections. Do we remember January 6th?
That was just an insurrection.
Yeah, that was actually just
But
a full
with a lot of the stuff like mail-in voting and voting machines being taken away, a lot of service members overseas, a lot of people that work in embassies overseas can't vote anymore.
Yep.
A lot of elderly and disabled people can't vote anymore.
Can I do a quick question real quick? It's kind of off topic, but I kind of really want to know. Is that right?
How off topic is it?
Very much.
All right, then don't ask the question.
I mean, if it's quick.
All right, if it's quick, then ask it. Otherwise, don't.
Are you from the United States? Or are you away from country?
Who, me?
Yes.
I live in Alabama. I was born in Alabama, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm also in Alabama.
Oh, nice. What part?
I'm in Gunnersville.
Gunnersville?
Yep.
Hey, I'm up in Muscle Shoals.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Dude,
Alright,
this
bet.
is actually low-key crazy because when I'm turned 18, I'm planning on seeing Scott and Aethrex.
Oh, yeah, because Aethrex is down here too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do y'all just want to get together and just go get lunch somewhere?
Sure.
Here's me living all the way north in Wisconsin.
Ah, he's offered.
Who's paying?
He's offered. JC's offered, so.
I ain't paying for all y'all now. No.
Like,
Scott, you have a job. Scott, you have a job.
That does not care.
But yeah, we can agree that there is, in some capacities, some kind of fraudulent elections.
Real quick, my apologies to cut you off. Jim, you did offer to teach me swordsmanship. You still...
I did.
You did. Okay.
I can teach
I
you
will
how to
make a
sugar.
Simpy competence.
Okay, so we agree that there is, to some capacity, fraudulent elections.
Got kind of derailed by Scott, but what were you talking about right before that question? It was the voting machines, how people overseas couldn't vote.
Yeah.
And disabled people. What else did you mention? Reread the statement.
Yeah, so sometimes elections in fascist nations are a complete sham. Other times elections are manipulated by smear campaigns against or even assassination of opposition candidates, use of legislation to control voting numbers or political district boundaries, and manipulation of the media.
Not Trump saying that if he wins, you'd never have to vote again.
Yep.
And also, a little bit of the opposite situation with his loss in 2020, where he called him losing fraudulent.
Yeah.
Well, that was not true because
he tried to he tried to cheat his way into winning back then.
Yeah.
So do we agree that the 14th point could be true, JC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we have agreed to 13 out of the 14 characteristics of fascism in context to the Trump administration.
Yo, we're becoming fascists? Let's go.
So that kind of proves my point that Donald Trump is a fascist.
Nice.
Okay.
Are they gonna make us wear certain clothing now?
So do we agree that Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yeah.
Yes, I guess.
I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get to our next few points. let's get to our
Let
next
us
few points.
let us all pray for a little bit to make sure we all did not get contacted by the FBI.
I already know. Like the FBI's tapped into my.
All right, let's not get off
Yeah,
topic.
that's why I said.
Let's get to our next topic. JC, I wanted to know your opinion on my claim that Donald Trump is the worst president in American history. You said that you agree with some of his policies. What policies do you agree with?
Great. I have to lock in now. Fuck! I can't exit the game. Ah, fuck me. Give me a second.
Like, can you name a policy on the top of your head?
I mean, I think I've said this, like, with the deportations. I mean, granted, it should be taken completely different, in a completely different way. But if you've come here legally, it's illegal. Not the Donald Trump, all Mexicans are illegal thing. But again, if you come here legally, you should,
Okay.
get out.
So,
I do agree with the what's it? What's the thing? What did hold up. The thing with the big beautiful where it was like what's it? Like freedom of religion in schools. Now granted, that's definitely butchered into most like Christianity in school religion. But praying, here's me praying that it's not just that. I completely agree with that. I also agree that schools should teach stuff that's useful, like fucking stuff meant for kids to learn. I will always say, as much as I believe, I don't think anything LGBTQ should be taught in schools. Yes, I don't think kids need to learn that, but that's just me. And there's a few other things that I'm to type in. Tired.
Put in my input.
you keep cutting out because your microphone's cutting out.
My microphone hates me. Wow, that's great. Just hold on a second. I gotta teach this microphone. Sorry.
Okay, so so on the discussion of deporting undocumented migrants, do you support deporting undocumented migrants?
Who you asking?
JC.
Oh.
Yes.
Why?
Because if you are here legally, documents, am I right or just completely off the bat?
Your microphone, dude. Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God!
I think it might be, hang on. I think it might be on your end. I'm hearing him.
Okay. Now, does undocumented
Oh my God.
mean
Are you playing around with us?
legal or not? Because if you were legal, you would have papers. Am I right? Or am I completely missing the plot? Did that go through smoothly?
Yeah.
No. Well, personally, me, no.
Stop trying to rage bait, bro. I heard you this time.
I'm about to go freak mode. Watch out, Jim.
I do have one thing to say about policies.
No, seriously. Like, am I right? Or am I completely missing the plot about the?
Okay, so let me give you
Me
my
personally,
definition.
yours.
Can I talk?
Gotcha.
Okay. This is just kind of like my one-on-one with JC here. So so by your definition, anyone who doesn't have a document is breaking the law.
I would assume that because that's what undocumented means. Am I right? Or am I wrong?
No, I believe undocumented just means undocumented.
But if you were here legally, you would, right?
Yeah, I mean, by definition of legality, yes, that would be what undocumented means, but does that necessarily mean that they should be completely barred from entering the country? No, I don't believe so. I believe we should be giving every undocumented migrant who hasn't committed a violent crime or have a violent background a pathway to citizenship, because I believe that immigrants are a very important thing to our country.
Okay. Well, I mean, there are like legal ways to get into the country.
Yeah, and the legal ways are completely bullshit. Like, do you know how long it takes?
It takes a long fucking time.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. I think at most it should take at least like a maximum of a year or two.
Mm-hmm. But still, again, I will say it. My opinion, if you want to do it, then do it legally. That's what I will say. Again, call me a bigot. I don't give a fuck, but it is the legal way. Even though the legal way is fucked, I say you should do it the legal way. I will always hold steadfast to that.
Okay, so I would say the solution to solving the problem would be to solve the immigration policies to begin with, because it is true that our immigration policies at the moment, even under Trump's presidency, he has not done anything to even propose a bill that would solve the immigration policy long term. Guess who did, though?
Who?
Joe Biden.
He did?
Yeah, he proposed. Hold on. Let me see if I can search up what the name of the bill is. I think the name of the bill was like the immigration infrastructure bill or something like that. Hold on. What was the Biden immigration bill? What was that called? Bipartisan border bill. So the bill would provide approximately $20 billion for several federal agencies to increase border management and migrant processing capacity.
Okay.
This is from the American Immigration Council.org. So it's called the Border Act. So this new expulsion authority would be okay, hold on. Would give the president the authority to bar access to asylum or rapidly expel any person who enters the United States between the port of entry unless they meet a narrow exception. This expulsion authority is similar to one currently in place under a recent rule issued by the Biden administration that also expels most people from arriving between ports of entry when border crossings reach a certain number. Under current U.S. law, any person physically present in the United States has a right to apply for asylum, regardless of where or how they enter. So this rule faces ongoing litigation in the courts. This bill would change that. Under the Border Act, Congress would give the president authority by law to use this expulsion authority for any person who enters between ports of entry. Second, speeds up asylum processing at the border and creates more restrictive standard. 3, maintains the president's humanitarian parole authority. Border Act retains the president's authority to grant humanitarian parole on a case-by-case basis and affirms the use of such parole for recent programs like those created for Ukrainians, Cubans, Haitians, Venezuelans, and Nicaraguans. 4, provides some critical new legal pathways and protections. Number 5, increases funding for several key agencies, but includes dollars to expand immigration detention and build the border wall. So that was proposed by the Biden administration, and Trump literally told Republicans to vote against the bill because they didn't want to give Democrats a win.
I did not know that happened. So,
Can I say something real quick?
So yeah, Biden, the Biden administration literally tried, like they literally proposed a fucking bill that would have solved the immigration crisis like long term. And
yeah, and they didn't go through with it because Trump couldn't take the credit for it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, if you want to look it up, it is the border bill, the bipartisan border bill. It was proposed, I believe, hold on, when was it proposed? Bipartisan immigration bill. When was it proposed?
Can I say something on topic?
Give me a minute. Okay, it seemed to have been proposed in 2024. By the 118th Congress.
Yeah, it was like an end-of-term transitional bill.
Yeah. I mean, literally, here... Like, literally, here's the literal bill.
Yeah, I found too, but thank you.
So,
when we have a moment, can I get like a recap on everything since I disappeared?
Sure. So we've agreed that Donald Trump is a fascist, and we're now in the middle.
Like I had my headphones slightly turned down, so I could still hear, but I just didn't get everything.
Okay. Yeah. So we're currently in the process of arguing whether Donald Trump was a good president or not.
The points hit so far, Ben.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. Say what you had to say first, then he'll catch me up on the points.
Yeah. So at the moment, it seems we're kind of like agreeing and disagreeing on some things. So I'm just bringing up some things that JC is saying and kind of looking into it. JC was talking about the deportation of undocumented migrants, which I disagree with. I think if you are an undocumented migrant...
Undocumented does not mean illegal.
Yeah. I mean, by legal definition it does, but I don't think it should. I don't think it should mean illegal. I think that's a very dehumanizing thing to label someone as, just for simply not having proper, like, documentation. I think we should be giving everyone who hasn't committed a violent crime or have a violent background a pathway to citizenship, because it is true that immigrants are a very important aspect to America and America's economy and the American society in general.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I know, like, the way how Trump did it really, really pissed everybody off. Which makes sense. But what he should have done was, instead of just bringing them back to where they came from, is they could have done like a nice thing and say, hey, instead of us kicking them out, if they want to get their papers for free, we will gladly do so, and pay for them to get their papers, and pay for the whole entire interaction, and get them legalized.
But that sadly is never going to happen.
Which is what I'm trying to say is, you know, they should be providing, like they should help them get their documentation, get them documented.
Literally, the only difference between them being illegal and undocumented is getting legal documentation, which the government could easily give them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Mexican and South American immigrants don't have the time to sit through our immigration process at the border.
Yeah,
To
absolutely.
travel back and forth from their home and to the border to make catch-ups and progress.
Yeah, I mean, I literally met an immigrant who is currently a citizen of the United States. They were from the United Kingdom. They waited 10 fucking years. They waited 10 years to get their green card and passport.
Why?
And green
why
cards
did
aren't
I-
even permanent.
They're not, sadly. But why did I, when you said that, why did I hear, damn, that's crazy.
Anyways, so
And-
we've kind of so now with the information that that Biden and Kamala would have actually proposed something they literally have before, that they would have proposed something that would have actually fixed the border, and Trump hasn't. Do you still agree that do you still agree with Trump's deportation policies or not?
Hope y'all have fun with the live
No.
streams. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got dipped.
Okay. So why else do you agree with Trump again? Like what do you agree with Trump on?
I also agree with Trump on trying to pornography.
Do what with pornography again?
Yeah, you cut out, so it just sounded like Trump himself is doing.
Okay then, well never mind. I'm crashing out.
Fucking presidential cheek flaps.
But anyways, what
is this, Mar-a-Lago?
But anyways, what did
Little
you say?
St. James?
But yeah, what did you say,
That's
JC?
crazy. I hate my microphone.
Just
I don't think
that's what
yeah,
you said.
just go a little bit closer to the microphone, or like bring the microphone closer.
Ban it.
Oh, banning corn. Okay. Yeah, I don't agree with banning corn per se. I believe,
Or at
that-
least making it extremely, extremely harder.
yeah.
That's not a pun.
However, it does. To access.
So, let me bring you an example. The United States tried to ban alcohol, but there are a lot of there's a lot of communities, my state included. My state literally has a culture around beer. And people are still going to watch corn.
Find it.
Like, people are still going to do it.
It's like banning guns. People are still gonna get.
Yeah.
It's actually a bit worse because illegal guns are a fair bit harder to find than legal guns. But
Exactly.
illegal content like that, Twitter was covered up in the shit for years until it just all got purged because everyone left Twitter. So if you ban pornography as a whole, make it all illegal, then people are going to stop caring. There's not going to be any more boundaries. And people are going to see terrible things. Disgusting fucking things. Because they can't go watch something normal without it also being illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. My femboy furry fetish is not disgusting, okay?
It actually quite is.
So, anyways,
I will say though, one of the most horrible, disgusting things that they tried banning, and I still saw Bonnie Blue. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Ban her. Chat, just you know what? Just
Ain't she the last that piped down 100 dudes and 1,000 dudes in a day?
yes. She also has the bang bus. Chat, where are we dropping for Chat,
Alright.
we in the bang bus. Where are we dropping? Elementary.
all right. So,
We going to hold on.
I was gonna make a fucking Fortnite joke.
okay. So, what else do you agree with Trump on? Is there anything? Is there other things that you agree with Trump on?
Hold on. Check your DMs, Jim.
Your Honor, this motherfucker right here.
Yo, wait, would I be able to say that on stream?
Wouldn't really heavily recommend it.
Yeah, let's not do it. Let's not do it. I want to ask.
Just
Yeah.
check your DMs, Ramsher.
Okay, give me a minute.
Yo, we in the bang bus. Where are we dropping?
Oh. I see. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend saying
Where are
that
we
on stream.
dropping? Where
Yeah,
are
I
we
wouldn't.
dropping?
All right. Next question. I mean, well, continuing my question. Like, what else do you agree with Trump on?
I can't remember his policies. I remember there was one. I think I said just freedom in schools. However, that's most likely used with Christian. So,
Your microphone really needs to be closer to you.
oh my god. Okay. Anyway, religious freedom in schools. I believe though that's definitely used with the Christian.
Are you bullying?
Oh my god, your fucking your microphone is close to you. Why is it still cutting out?
Because
It's Netanyahu for bro.
I'm
Can you hear me?
crashing out over your microphone.
Like my microphone sits this close to my face. Well, a little bit lower, but still. It's not that far away.
JC,
He's like,
I think it might be a problem with your sensitivity issues. I think you might have it.
yeah,
too-
no, you're
too-
sitting too far back for your sensitivity.
My sensitivity is not that bad.
I'll turn it up a bit.
Fair enough.
How's
It peaked.
Is this even better?
Your microphone.
Is this better at all? Like, does this work? Not working at all.
You just said an entire sentence. It skipped an entire sentence.
Hey, chat. Hey guys, I guess that's it.
You don't want to pull that bit with me. I take that bit a bit too far.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I've studied for my gun identification test by mouthfeel. The fuck was that?
Are you fucking playing the Ronnie McDuck video?
I'm trying to find the ringtone.
That's terrible.
Bro.
That's just fucking sorry.
What?
Jim, what I'm about to send you is the most devious shit I've ever seen in my life.
I swear to fucking God.
Okay. So you said you agree with him, like, do you like the big beautiful bill?
I haven't looked all into the Big Beautiful. I've just looked at highlights of
Really
it. You know what
calls
I'm
it the Big Beautiful Bill?
Yes. Come take my big beautiful bill.
That sounds wrong in so many ways, man.
I know. You better take my big beautiful bill.
But yeah,
The only thing that's big and beautiful is my ass.
Yeah. Yo, you should show it on camera for a big.
Whoa, pal. Viewership.
So, do you want to know what I agree with Trump on?
Yes.
Like absolutely nothing, really, to be honest with you.
I thought that was pretty much understood.
And the reason why I'll bring up some, like for example, the whole abortion thing, for example, he advocated for it to go up to the states, which I don't believe should be a thing. I believe that abortion should be a federally protected right.
Okay.
I mean, do you or do you not agree with that?
I don't agree with that.
All right. Do you agree with scratching your nose then? You just scratching your nose there killed more cells than the average abortion. Fun fact.
Yes, I know that.
So should scratching my nose be illegal? Would that be a crime?
No. It shouldn't be a crime per se. But I don't agree with people who
Then
say
if I had a cancer on my nose that was killing me, would it be illegal for me to scratch it off?
No.
If I could scratch off just a few cells that were killing me on my nose, would that be illegal?
No.
So what's the difference between the cells on my fucking nose killing me and the cells in a woman's fucking cooter killing her?
Oh, if it's killing her, then definitely. But if for no
But you
reason,
see, in like Oklahoma, in Texas, women that have miscarried have had to been criminally investigated and locked to their state during their investigation because the state has been trying to find out if they intentionally caused the miscarriage or not.
that's actually crazy.
Or they'll arrest women for traveling out of state for going and getting an abortion.
I don't think you should.
Or like that
be arrested
12-year-old
for
girl who got raped and impregnated. Had to travel across the fucking country to get an abortion because she couldn't get in her home state because it had been made illegal. Little girl could have fucking died giving birth. Probably was gonna fucking die giving birth. Most adults can't give birth without serious medical intervention. And they were going to force that on a child. Do you agree with that? Because what you're saying right now says you fucking agree with that.
I never said that, Joe. If it's for the life of a woman, or if it's under a certain age, then I will agree with it. I don't agree with it when I've heard actual people say, I get an abortion just because I don't want the kid. I don't agree with that.
Well,
I don't agree.
What if they can't handle the kid? Why force the kid to be born if it's going to put the kid into poverty, the family into poverty? Well, the kid's never adopted.
The adoption system, what is it called? The system where kids are held to be put up for adoption. That system is like so fucking like heinously broken, and it hurts more kids than it does like give them a better life.
Oh, I know that. I was a kid of the adoption agencies. it should be fixed. But if a woman's saying she doesn't want to do it just because she doesn't want the child, then I'll disagree with that, because I've actually heard.
Also, correct
woman...
me if I'm wrong, but I believe putting your kid up for adoption also like costs money too, right?
Nope.
It does. And it'll cost the state a lot of fucking money while they house and feed the kid, send the kid through school, look for homes for the kid, verify that the home is safe for the kid, even just for fostering.
I mean, hell, in
Paying the
America,
social
giving
workers.
birth to the kid costs money.
50 fucking thousand at least. 50 fucking thousand to give birth, at least.
I know it didn't cost my parents anything to adopt me. They literally got money to adopt me.
Good for them, I guess.
So, why force a kid to be born if it's going to shove a family into poverty? The kid's going to have to live in poverty or go to a broken system to try to find a better home, which in most cases, everyone I know that has been adopted or fostered, the home's been fucking terrible for, usually abusive, because the people foster to make themselves look better.
Or
So-
it's like my situation.
Yeah, so most of these kids are going through your situation. So and another thing as well. What about in cases like SA or Alabama?
And what?
About what in Alabama?
Grape. In Grape and Alabama, incest.
Jim, have you been fucking your cousin?
I don't talk to any of my family. They hate my fucking guts. Because I'm not the right kind of Christian for them.
Well, they're stupid. I'm sorry. And now I feel like a jackass for making the Sweet Home Alabama.
Not just that, but that's also incredibly dark.
Yes. You made me feel bad about a joke. How?
But
anyways, yeah, JC, do you believe, we've already established that you believe that an abortion can be justified in cases of like if it's a risk to the mother's life,
Yes.
or if the person in question is like very young. But what about in cases of like if like an adult woman is like sexually assaulted and gets pregnated?
If it's going to hurt her, then okay.
It absolutely will hurt her. She was literally raped and forced to have a child that she didn't want.
Mm-hmm. I've like said this before, and again, like I don't give a shit. You bigot and a piece of shit for it. I don't care. I will always consider it life.
Well, I mean, yeah, it scientifically it is undeniably a form of life, but is all like we can differentiate between unjustified murder and justified murder. So, for example, a form of justified murder would be shooting someone to death because they were threatening your life when they broke into your home.
Yeah.
Like, I certainly would shoot the fuck out of someone who was threatening to fucking stab me. But, you know... What makes it inherently different from, like, a clump of cells that haven't even formed into a full-fledged human being yet?
I believe I've said this before. And I think, Ramsey, you're going to get annoyed if I say it into this.
Your microphone is cutting out so bad.
Oh my lord.
You guys are gonna get annoyed if I bring the Bible. This aren't y'all?
I mean, I
This is a political debate. There's no real room for the Bible, I'd say.
I mean, I wouldn't get
Unless we're talking about its use in other areas of government.
I wouldn't get upset with it, but I would disagree with the Bible being mentioned.
Yeah, you lose all credibility in a political and scientific argument if you bring up the Bible. The only time it's okay to bring up a Bible scientifically is historically, because there are kinds of battles and events in it.
Okay. Well, then I won't mention it. Then I'll just forget about this, because my belief from it comes from the Bible. So,
But the Bible, though, I will say this: the Bible literally has a verse passage where a rabbi makes a concoction to induce a miscarriage in a woman.
when? Where was that?
I think he's searching it up.
Numbers 5:21.
Then the priest shall put the woman under the oath of the divorce, and he shall say to the woman, "The Lord make the person." When the Lord makes your thigh rot and your belly swell. That?
Yeah. Numbers 5:22. May this water that brings a curse into your body, so that your abdomen swells or your womb miscarries.
Well, let me go to.
The priest gives a woman a concoction to induce a miscarriage.
Where is Geneva? Jesus.
I know my Bible because I know my family. I've had to argue the Bible more than anything else.
Nice.
That sounds sad, and I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, I got the fancy family Bibles because they were my grandma's. So I got them. They don't have them. They have their own.
Oh no, not man-made Bibles.
But anyways.
I don't see anything that says womb miscarriage. All it says is here in the Geneva translation, for your thigh to rot and your belly to swell. But again, multiple things are lost in translation.
All right, I have another question. And this will be like shit, not my last, but it will be like one of my last. What do you support like the legislation on like trans people, for example?
What's that legislation about?
Trans people.
Yeah, be specific. But like, what is it doing to trans people? What is it? What's the point?
Like for example, barring them from competing in certain sports. For example, or barring them from specific bathrooms.
I mean, the bathrooms thing. I mean, I understand where people are coming from with it, but it's kind of stupid. The sports thing, I agree with it personally.
Right. Why do you agree with that?
I agree with. Fuck. Now I gotta lock in. Fuck you, stupid. Not you guys. My bad. Bitch. I agree with it because you're still, say, a trans woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're still, the majority of the time, men are still stronger than women, right?
Well, when you go through hormone therapy, for example, they actually like there's like a very negligible difference between transgender women and actual women.
In fact, it's the opposite of what you think. Transgender women actually have lower testosterone scores than their AFAB peers when it comes to sports, because they're on spirulactone and whatnot, blocking their testosterone production.
Yeah.
So you're saying... Oh, okay. So you're saying that they're going to be weaker then?
Usually on average, but then again, this is in a sports context where these people are training. Usually training co-ed and practicing co-ed. So why, when it comes time to actually compete, do they divide them up?
What do you mean divide them up?
Like divide them up into the male league and female league.
They train.
These people
co-ed?
train together. Yeah, most of the time sports clubs don't have the resources to divide people up, and if I can learn from someone who's better than me at something, who cares if they're a man or a woman? I'm gonna go learn from them. They're gonna be a bit better than me. They're gonna make me better. I'm gonna make them better.
Okay.
And also, like, you know, I said I teach you sword fighting.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the sports that I've done have been martial. Not really say like football or soccer, but like boxing. Only people that have ever beaten me have been women.
Okay.
Because
isn't it because the
I trained with her the entire fucking time. We got good together. There was no difference because it came down to skill at the end of the day. Pure skill.
Yeah, it comes down to skill.
This is one of the few questions I do want to ask. Is it because of their reflexes?
Women
Like, they
do
see
have
things a lot
slightly
more
faster
than what we
reflexes
do.
too. So if we're gonna talk about like biological advantage, why is Michael Phelps allowed to compete in swimming? He's a fucking mutant. He is literally a fucking mutant when it comes to things like sprinting. And yeah, he's practiced a lot. He's gotten really good. He's a really skilled swimmer. But the way his muscles are, the way his body is proportioned, gives him a massive advantage in swimming over your average Joe who's just practiced swimming a lot.
So, and my last question is, did you agree with Trump on his economic policies or no?
Okay, what were those policies again?
Tariffs, for example.
Yeah,
tariffs do not
that
help out at
stuff's-
any case of some point.
Okay, so we don't
Oh,
agree
that
with
stuff's
the so we don't agree with tariffs. Okay.
Retweeted. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
Okay. So let me go to some of my next ones. Donald Trump is. We've debated about Donald Trump being the worst president in American history. We've debated about Donald Trump being a fascist. We've debated about Donald Trump. Now, have we debated about Donald Trump being a racist yet, or no?
I brought it up with him.
I agree.
Having
You agree? Okay.
Having a legal case back in the 80s where he intentionally barred black people from housing at his apartment complexes solely because they were black. He didn't think they could afford to rent his apartments or that they deserved his apartments. And they sued him for discrimination and won.
Yeah. And JC is AFK again, so I actually am thirsty, so I'm gonna go for.
Okay, my bad.
Alright, I'm back. I actually got a water. So, So we agree that he's a racist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Donald Trump is a PDF file.
Hmm?
I'm also gonna turn off my camera and turn it on for the stream, because I actually wanted to be in a different format. I'm trying out a new format and seeing if it looks better or not. Just having my face on there and having nobody else's face on it. It looks like it's higher quality too. It has a higher frame rate. So my other points. You said you agree that Donald Trump is a PDF file, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To be honest, though, I believe the majority of government officials are. So.
Okay. Donald Trump is a rapist.
Yep.
Held civilly accountable for what, 57 accounts of sexual misconduct?
I think he was found guilty for 34 of them, but he had like 90.
Ooh,
90.
man.
My sixth claim was that Charlie Kirk was not a good person.
Hard to agree. I'm
Even
not
though
going to
I
change my
barely
point.
know the guy, I'm only hearing from some of the people that quite knew from the standpoint. So my
Well,
standing
I'm
point is
asking
that.
JC. I'm asking JC.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. You said he's a horrible person?
Yeah, I don't think
Was not a good person.
I don't think he was.
Okay,
a good
real
person.
quick.
I don't
Can
think
we
he was
differentiate?
I don't think it
Can
was
we,
a horrible person. Sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Real quick, we all collectively agree he should not have been killed, right?
Yeah, just because you're a bad person doesn't mean that you deserve to get killed. But being murdered
Jim, it looks
doesn't
like your
absolve you of your
brain's
sins.
thinking. Jim's staying extremely quiet.
You sound perfectly on my side.
Jim, did Jim respond?
Oh,
I did not.
why is Jim? I didn't hear Jim.
I did not respond.
You're not even going to respond, are you?
No, I'm not even going to respond. I'm going to save Ramchu the trouble of my opinions.
Actually, hold up. DM me your opinions because I would like. No,
well,
hate,
I
genuinely
want
would.
something to debate about. Well, like, what's your? Do you not agree that he shouldn't have been murdered?
Not that he shouldn't have been murdered, but that usually gets spun into a stage 2 argument of no political violence. And judging by my accent, you can see why I can't agree with that.
Okay, so you so what do you mean? Like, are you saying that what are you saying?
I can't completely denounce political violence as many people have been over the past few weeks.
Why?
Because there are some cases where it's deserved. Now, against one person, he was not evil enough. He had no power himself to beat evil. So I don't know why he was got. Probably just because he was accessible.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna change my. There we go. Okay, so you agree that
Wait.
so you agree that political violence can be justified in some cases? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I would disagree. I believe that political violence is wrong at, like, no matter who it's done to or who does it. If we truly want, like, gun violence to end in America, we should probably not be celebrating political violence. Or being one to be in favor of political violence towards a group of people or a person's.
I'm just saying, historically, it's been effective in places like Norway and Poland.
Also,
and
real
against
quick,
the Russians with Mujahid.
real quick, can we just give it up to Nepal for making the Straw Hat Pirates a symbol of freedom? Real quick.
See, they burnt down a government building, took their country back. That's political violence. Arson is a form of violence, and it worked. Nepal is looking to be much better now if they keep on this.
Also, I'm confused with what you said to Jim.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, killing people should not be protected, is what I'm saying. Like, killing people should not be celebrated nor, like, approved of.
I will say is this as much as far as killing people as much as their death. Yes, their death should not be celebrated. under some circumstances.
But yeah, no, we can definitely debate about political violence a little bit later. But I wanted to go back to JC's. Wanted to go back to JC. So JC, yes, I do agree that he didn't deserve to like literally fucking bleed out to death from the neck, like getting shot in jugular and shit. Like that shit is like actually just fucking horrible. But that doesn't absolve him from the horrible shit that he stood for.
Exactly. He himself incited political violence against folk.
I mean, yeah, for sure. So are we debating about my claim that Charlie Kirk was not a good person?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't agree with I'm not I can't really say like beliefs, my now beliefs. Cuz low-key I think I'd get banned. And also I think
well no.
I think I might get my location sent.
Well, as long as like you are respectful about it, like for anyone who's watching, if you disagree with him, don't.
No, I cannot say this shit. Like I cannot say this shit.
Well, you just have to use like filter words and shit like that.
You have to be softer with it. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you all about who Charlie Kirk was and all the.
No,
things
I'm
he
not
said.
talking about Charlie Kirk.
Oh, okay. Transgender women are women. That's my 7th claim. Is that something that we're able to debate about, or?
Yeah, I'll talk about that. One of my favorite things to talk about.
All right.
Lord knows you love Bridget, dog.
And JC.
All I'm going to say is I know Jim loves it because, and I quote, "Guilty gears for the guilty queers." Also, we need to.
Also, one of my best friends. One of my best friends is on transition right now. She just started.
Oh, nice. But Jim, check your DMs. I'm not kidding about that shit. I literally
Yeah, I
got
read that. That's a bit
notification.
concerning.
I got a notification that popped up on my phone from Find My, and it said, "Your address," or it was like, "Is your address still this?" Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been fun. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for now. I gotta go, but it's definitely been fun talking debates about some things that needs to be said. So, have a good time.
All right.
See you, Richard.
See you.
Yeah, that actually fucking happened. The literal first time I started about that.
Damn.
So, it's another reason why I'm not talking about my beliefs at all on stream.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be scared about it. I completely didn't any everyone who's watching right now. All right, everyone who is currently watching. Hold on. Everyone who's currently watching, if you're thinking about doxing someone just because you disagree with them, just stop watching my fucking streams. Just stop watching my fucking shit. You're not an actual supporter of me or my cause.
Oh, it wasn't anyone that you're. It wasn't anyone that supported you or anything else.
I think
was
he's just
Apple
giving a
themselves.
blanket statement.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to like state though it wasn't anything from your supporters. It was Apple themselves.
Oh. I don't think Apple is gonna go, like, attack you or something, but... Well, anyways, I think we were debating about the legality of abortion, and mass deportation. We should have stricter gun regulation and stricter licensing for gun ownership.
As someone who's seen my dad purchase guns and seen my dad have to go get a concealed, at least for me and what I've seen, I don't think we need stricter gun regulation.
Yeah, it's already a fucking nightmare. It's not as
Yeah.
hellish as other countries like Norway and Japan and Germany. But we are not just welcome to America, here's your 9.
By the way, real quick, chat. We American
do not
schools
sell
don't
Tech
only
9s.
hold up.
We do
American
not sell Tech
schools-
9s out of vending machines anymore.
American schools don't only teach the American units of measurement, hamburgers and bald eagles. We also use millimeters, 9 millimeters.
Anyways, but yeah, I would disagree with your notion that we don't need stricter gun regulations, and I can literally point to, for example, literally the Charlie Kirk assassination. I could literally point to that and be like, yeah, that kind of proves my point that we kind of need stricter gun regulations.
I don't think we do.
I mean, did you even
there was
hold on? On the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination, did you also know that on the same day there was a school shooting in Colorado?
Yeah.
2 hours away.
Did you know about it on the same day though?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's quite shocking. Most people haven't actually.
Most people didn't.
Yep.
Also, welcome, Cat UG. So, I mean, why do you think that there shouldn't be stricter gun regulation? You revoked? What the fuck does revoke mean? It's when you nap and don't nap.
That reminds me, I low-key probably need to go to sleep soon. 4 in the morning again. Ooh.
It's only like 7:58. It's only like 8 o'clock.
It's only 6 or 7 o'clock.
Four a.m.'s a time, not a chord.
But anyways, but yeah, JC, why do you think we don't need stricter gun regulation?
Again, as I said, I saw my dad go through a shit ton. Get a carry.
All right, how long did it take? How long did it take?
2 years.
2 years. Yeah, I think it should take around maybe like 3 or 4. I think there should be.
You said 6 or 7.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I hate myself. I hate myself.
Anyways,
I hate myself.
Okay.
The internet is just destroyed.
But yeah, not only should there be stricter regulations for like gun registering, there should also be classes, mandatory classes that are taught for years. Because I believe that yes, by the Constitution, you have a right to bear arms. That doesn't mean that every citizen has to own one. That just simply means that the government can't take away your gun when you finally own it. Right? Can we agree that that's what the Second Amendment does? It means that the government can't take away your guns when you actually buy it. And as long as you haven't committed a crime using that weapon, you're entitled to that weapon and the government can't do shit.
Yes.
And even then, in the case of felonies, you can have your rights restored through the legal process.
Yeah. But you know, the process
which is something most people don't know.
The process for owning a gun right now is as long as you have a piece of paper that says that you can buy a gun. But, you know, how much effort does it actually take to get that piece of paper?
A shit ton.
Not really, actually.
My dad had to go through classes.
Most states don't mandate classes. My state doesn't.
Yeah, most states...
My dad still had to go through.
The only time you have to take a class is like when you go to the range for the first time.
I love how Dweller just came here just to sneeze and not elaborate.
What?
That sounds about right.
What's wrong? I just sneezed.
Bro just said, what?
But yeah, in most states, the rules are even less stricter. Like in most,
I mean, North Carolina is the hardest state to get a driver's license in. So yeah, of course, it's going to be a lot more hellish to get something like a concealed carry permit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it the hardest? It's the idiotic drivers. They don't know what I'm saying.
Don't you have
Look,
brown milk?
I'm not kidding. I am not kidding.
I went to school with a guy who
Holy
came down here from North Carolina to get his license here because he would have had to wait until he was like 19 up in North Carolina to get it.
Holy driving. That's stupid because it looks like they're handing out license to everyone. Literally. Hold up, real quick. You press that button that says you may walk. That means you have the right of way to walk, and the person turning has to wait for you. I've been hit five fucking times by drivers just, I'm walking, and they just go,
damn.
5 times. Hold up, real quick. Also, you know how like you have the stoplights, the 4-way stoplights, and it says you may turn? It was green and a green arrow. Everyone else was red. And this guy was turning, and this one truck decided to pass this guy. So this is what this truck did. He didn't even have the right. He just went and went right behind the guy turning. He went beside him and behind the guy. So he basically did this. Here's the car. Here's him. And turn. They're giving driver's license out. They're giving driver's licenses away in North Carolina, or at least for Greenville. It's not hard to get your license done. I'm not kidding. Whatever he went through, I'm so sorry, but it's not hard to get your license. Not in Green Bay.
I mean, this was
They're
a
giving that
recent
shit away.
development. If
So yeah,
he's-
that's actually a logical fallacy because your own personal experiences doesn't really mean much when
Yes,
it comes
I know,
to
but I'm saying,
statistics.
I know statistics, but it looks just like they're giving that shit away. It's extremely stupid. I'm
Again,
hungry.
this is also more of a recent development. Had he been in his late 20s, he wouldn't have been affected.
I'll be back.
Because this was 2 years ago.
Never mind then. I'll be back.
Okay.
You guys keep talking.
Okay.
Also, real quick, does chat want to play Repo after we finish debating?
Yeah, sure.
Do I
Jim,
even have
you
it
need to
installed?
join Repo. Huh? Do what?
Actually, my graphics card's on the fritz, so I don't know if I could run it.
You most likely could. If my shit computer can run it, you most likely could. But also, I bought it for you, and we haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it with anybody.
I bought
I
it for
like-
you instead of buying me food that day.
Oh, I do have it installed still. Let me see if I can run it real quick. If it just crashes the moment it launches like Counter-Strike does.
Counter-Strike crashes when you open it?
Well, yeah, because I don't have a graphics card anymore. It died like 3 days ago.
You're cooked.
Yep.
You're cooked. You're cooked, bud. Oh my. Anyways, Cat UG, do you wanna come up? Is there anything that you want to debate about, or no? You're just sitting there, being your Cat UG self. With :3. Okay. You're too cheese. I don't know what that means, but sure. But yeah, Jim, I met already, like, not even like 2 streams into like debating people online, some of the craziest fucking people I've ever met. That secret Polish cousin of the Jubilee guy is probably the craziest I've met. Yeah. He likes Benito Mussolini and the Francisco Franco and doesn't believe in free speech. It was the craziest shit I've ever had a debate with.
No way. Oh yeah, you're still streaming.
Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm probably gonna end stream soon in like 30-ish minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And I'm muting you.
Okay.
Because you're playing the guitar. That is not relevant to this discussion. Jim, you there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, you know, when someone is arguing against the existence of free speech while using their free speech, it's kind of...
Like the women who fucking vote against having the right to vote as a woman.
Yeah, yeah. It is like an actual like oxymoron in my opinion. Like actually just some crazy shit.
I mean, stupid stuff like that. What happens when you oxidate morons?
Yeah. I mean, Trump has always said, you know, I love the poorly educated.
Yeah.
Also, look at this meme, everybody. Born to dilly-dally, forced to lock in.
Wait, where?
In the Lestage chat.
Oh.
Funniest shit I've seen.
Didn't someone get denied entry into the country and almost arrested for that second image?
I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully not. That would be horrible. That's true? Cat Yuji, that's true?
Yeah, I remember seeing it on the news.
Wait, hold the fuck up.
Who's Jess?
What happened? Don't. Okay, cool.
Oh, this one says French scientist denied entry to U.S. at an airport after his phone was searched and found messages in which he expressed criticism of Trump.
Ah.
You
can't be criticizing you can't be criticizing our Lord and Savior. You can't be
That's a man who went to visit his family in Canada and was denied entry into the U.S. again, despite living in New Hampshire, because he had committed misdemeanors in New Hampshire. Norwegian tourist was denied entry into the U.S. after a U.S. Homeland Security official found a meme of JD Vance on his phone. It was a Norwegian.
A Norwegian was denied access because he had this photo in his files.
Yes.
Bro.
He had the Bajo Jajo JD Vance.
Bro, that's fucking insane. Imagine getting denied access into an entire country because of a fucking shit post. Oh my god, bro.
Wait, do you not know about the Bajo Jajo guy, Cat?
Ja ci dam kurwa spierdol. Forgot the rest.
Wait, is this fucking potato?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
potato.
what the fuck?
It's potato. Potato dog. Potato doge. Got the Yuji. Ayin. You go by many names.
Katt med flåsaft is one of the recent ones too.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Anyways,
guess.
I'm gonna go back to this to the audience. I just wanted to come here to say bye.
Okay then. Let's see if Dwella is still playing the guitar. Yeah, he's still playing the guitar. I'm not gonna lie. I am really... I am, like, really waiting so hard for Andrew to come into this event. Because it seemed like that he had some pretty big disagreements with me. But now I'm not so certain that he's actually coming.
Oh, the person that named themselves Diddy
Yeah.
called me a slur and then threatened to call you a slur today.
Yeah. I don't know what slur he would have called me.
He called me the N-word, so...
You're not even the right... You're not even the right race. What? You're not even black. Why would that... What? That's actually insane. Anyways.
Yeah, he said, and I quote, typing a whole paragraph, you're definitely black.
Oh my god! It's JC!
A wild loser has appeared.
Oh my god! It's JC! Oh my god, it's JC!
JC only worth a penny?
Fuck. Did you guys finish debating?
I mean, we haven't really debated much. We were just waiting for you to come back.
Fuck.
Yeah, half the stream has just been waiting for you. Slow ass.
I also kind of wanted Andrew to come on, but it doesn't look like he's going to, unfortunately.
Andrew's not coming.
Damn.
He'll come on me, but here. No, I'm not kidding. Also, real quick, his nickname in my the PDF file.
Bro, what?
Hold on. I can't show that. I forgot I said that word. That's a fun Call of Duty word that I can't show people.
I'm actually just showing my camera. By the way, I'm not gonna repo because I need EPs. Okay.
Yo, chat, are we gonna repo it? We
I'm
all
gonna
repo it every night. I'm repoing it.
I'll repo
I'm
it.
repo.
It lags like a motherfucker.
Yeah, probably because you don't have a fucking graphics card.
It's not my fault it fucking broke.
I know, but still,
Shame.
you're cooked.
Shame. This
Anyways, I'm gonna see if Dwella is still playing the guitar or not. Yep, he's absolutely playing the guitar still. You know, he's been playing the guitar for...
You're welcome.
Bruh.
So wait, Jim, are you going to join us or not?
I think he already said no.
Oh,
Aw,
I
look
mean,
at
I'll
look,
try it again.
look at this little kitty cat. Aw, look at him. He's in the computer.
Aww.
Look at the little fucking like cute little. There's
Look
nothing
at
behind
the-
his goddamn
Look at the
eyes, kitty
fucking
cat.
thing. God damn it, Joe. God damn it, Joe. Look at the fucking cat. It's so cute.
He's
Yes,
such a
it is.
distinguished gentleman.
It's so cute.
Such a distinguished gentleman. By the way,
Pussy is pussy. Pussy is pussy. That's all I can say. Pussy is pussy. Take from it what you will.
but yeah. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Because I feel like we've gotten some.
Okay, real quick. Hold up. Don't end the stream yet. Pretty
Okay.
please. So chat, I've made a song called Free Liberation. I'm Charlie Kirk. I'm about to play it live on stream for you right now. I'm kidding. Literally though. A friend of mine literally sent me a audio recording of him playing guitar and literally called it the freedom fighter fucking song or whatever. It's cringe as fuck. Anyway. But did you say you're gonna end the stream though? Like soon?
Yeah.
Do you have words to say before you end the stream?
Ookity bookity.
Don't end the stream yet.
All right.
Pretty please.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I would like to say this one more time. Ramchu, you're my favorite YouTuber. I really respect you and respect your beliefs. It was nice having this debate, even though low-key, I'm kind of stupid.
Kinda.
Get out! Hold up a second. Hold up a second.
To play.
You can end the stream here. Yo, I'm
Is the stream
back on the
ended?
stream for you guys.